So if you want to bookmark it for later.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to get to level 10.
What are you guys
Does
now?
it take?
8?
I think
Yeah.
I need to do it manually because I have this a wand for +1 on spell ability. So I think I need to roll from like my own template.
I don't think the +1 would transfer to the Draconic Spirit because it has its own stat block. But
No,
I'm not sure on that.
no. You get the I know for sure it does because you get your spell attack modifier. You get +1 to the spell attack modifier.
Yeah, that uses that to
But-
roll for attacks.
Holy cow.
Ah,
Level 18
ah.
is insane. Level
It doesn't
18
have
is
your-
insane.
Cool,
My subclass.
I won't get to level 18 in this campaign. Guaranteed you get up to... Well, it sounds like everybody's keen to play the expansion, so... for Crown of the Oathbreaker. But that's a while away. Okay. Let me...
I want to start Crown of the Oathbreaker.
well, we still got to save Kryn. Give it time. Won't somebody think of Kryn?
We got to do it for Plod.
Plod. Poor Plod.
I mean, if we TPK,
That's an uncool way to think about it. Okay, so let's pick up where we left off last session. I'll give Teo a bit of a look. So you actually found the City of Lost Names, and this is where you are. This path of memories over here is how you managed to sneak in. And you kind of wandered around this way. Brief encounter on the bridge with some Draconians who were guarding the bridge, but you dealt with those. And now you're at the Temple of Paladin. You also noticed a mansion down here where a lot of people were coming and going. And I might as well show this on here as well. This here is a floating structure, like a tower almost floating. So that's interesting. Like might want to check that out. But there's lots of activity around there. And lastly, there's this heavily fortified structure at the bottom here. A temple, this one not floating, but it seems to be more or less the Dragon's army base. So lots of Draconians, lots of Dragon Owls, lots of activity there. So if you want to go there, that would be very difficult. But you decided to go to the Temple of Paladin first.
One quick question.
Yeah.
Are they only Draconians or are they also humans here?
Dragon Army as well. Dragon Army and Draconians. So both.
Okay. Because then I would dress. I've been holding on armor and clothes from one of the Dragon armies. I will wear.
Sure. So you look like a member of the Dragon Army, at least at a casual glance. Okay, got it. So, Temple of Paladin. There was a massive, huge tree ant here, but somebody took the tree ant around. I don't know what it was.
Anvar.
It was Anvar, was it?
My buddy.
And, yep, your buddy. So the massive encounter with trees was avoided. And where we picked it up was... Let's just get...
You'll just place the Dragonlance on the glowing altar.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll get one more piece ready. And then...
yeah, and all the good people felt a really warm light.
Yes, that's right. So Teo, Anvar is back here on the base, basically keeping a watch out while everybody else advanced into this watery temple. I put you here, but feel free to place yourself wherever you want.
Okay, Silva and the rest. Okay.
Oh, and there was this fish spirit thing that Atlas was basically 1v1ing, and it swam off somewhere up to the northeast.
Yeah.
There was also a water elemental that we were trying to fight.
Which
We did
guys
kill
played
that though, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yulva,
right.
Yulva
Yeah.
popped that.
Silva popped it.
Ilva, over to you.
Yeah. Well, I place the rusty Dragonlance softly into the column of light, just holding it there, and then I don't know, expecting it to, I don't know, float or something, be held up by the light, and just let go of her hands.
From nowhere and everywhere comes a powerful voice that inspires confidence and awe. And you hear this voice. The last to wield this weapon was unworthy. His failure was a step along the path to the world's destruction. But this new age needs a new hope. Use this weapon to defend the destiny mortals have chosen. Banish the shadow of the Dragon Queen with the light of this most sacred weapon. With the blessings of the gods, ye champions, reclaim the Dragonlance.
Nice.
Ooh.
So, Ilva, feel free to add the full Dragonlance to your character sheet.
That
And-
rips.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it gets better. Just wait a second. This is the Dragonlance, just in case you're curious.
Oh, damn.
3 bonus to attack and damage, and a dragon takes 3d6 force. That's awesome.
A moment later,
Nice.
a wave of light sweeps
That
through
is
the
sick.
temple. Everybody in the temple. Wait, where's Gwyn down there? No, there's Gwyn. A beautiful healing presence whoop, sweeps over the temple. You are all affected as if by the heal spell. And the heal spell, if you don't know, does this.
Just googling it.
There it is. So 70 hit points. No
Oh,
diseases, no blindness, no deafness.
That's good because I was down to 13 from 1v1ing that fish guy.
Unfortunately, Andvar, you are not in the temple, so you are not affected by this.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Gwyn.
was down to 2. I needed that.
Oh, wait a minute. One thing. Okay. Gwyn, you've got something on your back, do you not?
Yeah. This is, I guess, a decent place to put Plod to rest.
That's true.
What's going on? What's-
Plod!
What's going on, Gwyn? What the hell?
You're gonna start sobbing and just holding Plod.
Let me down! Let me down!
I'll put him down.
He lives.
Holy
Plod,
shit!
you're alive.
Not I'm alive! I'm a paladin of Paladin! Yes! I'm awesome!
Let's go!
A motherfucking Paladin! A motherfucking Paladin now! Bring it on,
Let's
bitches!
go. Let's go.
What?
You're gonna kick ass, Plod.
I'm a Paladin now. Isn't that awesome, Gwyn?
Yeah, you are. I mean, this, I guess, is more of a promotion from the communications gig.
Oh, I am a Paladin now. What's this, Gwyn? Point at something.
I'm gonna point at a piece of broken something or another over here.
And a huge bolt of energy explodes the thing behind him. Pretty awesome, huh?
That rips. Do you feel stronger in other, more healthy ways? Is your HP bigger?
my HP's a little bigger. I feel healthier. I mean, I feel amazing. I've never felt this good before.
High five.
High five. And by the way, now that me and Pladen are like right-hand buddies, if you ever want to know the future or something, just ask me.
Oh, you'll know?
Yeah.
That's good.
And Gwen, I need to talk to you. Have you heard about my Lord and Savior Paladin?
I have, and I'm really grateful that they've blessed you.
He can bless you
seem
too.
much. Oh, I appreciate that.
What about you, Ilva? Have you heard about my Lord and Savior Paladin?
I read a lot about him, yes. And,
Yeah.
well, I guess it's him we have to thank for you and this lance.
Yeah. So you're a worshipper of Paladin now?
No, but this is a step in the right direction. A nudge. We're
All
still
right.
going to be the ones to save everything, but he's trying, I guess.
Oh, he restored the lance and he brought back me to life. What more do you need, Ilva?
Fly down from the clouds and save everyone with a snap of his fingers.
Give it time. And by the way, this isn't Malcolm being nice to Plod. Here's the literal line from the campaign module.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
That is
Oh
awesome.
my god! I'm so happy.
Plod lives.
If only Arson died in this chapter. Damn it.
Uh, yeah, that was quite a few chapters back.
just one or two.
A nice lance you've got there, Ilva.
Yeah, you heard about this? It's all in the fairy tales about Yuma Dragonbane and how we killed the evil dragon goddess Takesis with this.
Praise be to Paladin. I know I'm saying Paladin and not Paladin, but that's what Plod thinks. He is a Paladin of Paladin.
It's very.
So
You can't help it.
It's okay.
Applauding.
Anvar and I thought we were looking for a paladin this whole time and not paladin, so it's okay.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Turns out we were actually looking for a Plotidine.
bonus points for Plodidine. Okay, so a lot of good news here. What do you guys do?
Feeling better. I guess we should. Should we explore this temple anymore? It seems we got what we came here for, or what do you guys think?
Let's go try out your new weapon on some dragon army.
Oh yeah, I'd like some of that.
Do you think there are more things in this temple that we can check? Or
You see a door here and a door here.
think about it. If there is maybe more weapons are stored in this place to combat the dragons.
Should
Maybe
I
other
swim
things we
down?
didn't think about.
Should I swim down and check the doors first?
Yeah, let's just be careful. Don't where that Marie went to.
Round 2. I can't wait.
Obviously, Ilva wouldn't know that it is a Marie or what it is, but yeah.
I'll jump in and swim and check this door here.
Hey. One small thing. Gwen, a quick favor.
Yeah.
This water's over my head. Would you mind if I climb up on your back?
Go for it. Piggyback
Just
ride.
Scrambles up piggyback style. Okay, Atlas, you're checking the door. What are you doing? Checking it for traps?
Checking the door.
Okay.
Checking to see if it's open. Not for traps. Checking to see if it's open.
It's a little hard to. It is open. It's a little hard to push open given it's half submerged in water. But yeah, you could open it if you want.
Temple's been welcoming so far, so I'll go ahead and open it.
As I said, a little difficult to open with the water pressure, but this small area living areas flooded like the rest of the temple, with mouldering vestments hanging in a wardrobe and a bed blanketed in fungus.
I'll relay all that to the group.
Okay.
And I guess I'll move down to check the other door.
Same deal. Appears waterlogged and difficult to open, but it's very openable.
Put my shoulder into it.
Rip. Opens up. And a large stone table rises from the dirty water in this round, windowless chamber. Along the walls and shelves hold assorted bottles and vials, most of which have been cracked and stain the walls with their drippings.
Relay all that to the group and ask which one the group would like to investigate.
Let's start with the one which is the closest, no?
Okay.
Can we walk in this water, or is it too deep?
So, swimming.
I think it's swimming. Swimming, yeah. No problem for Atlas,
I
but
was
you'd need
swimming
to swim
before.
over there. Yeah.
Also, be careful in here. There are pitfalls in the middle of the room.
This one's here.
Okay, so then let's go maybe here.
These are like pits that would have been in the temple. They're filled with water.
Mhm.
So you can check out the pits if you like. But Teo, you swing into the room. Can I have a look around?
Yes, I want to check what might be there. Yeah.
Okay, relatively easy to find when you look around. There's a chest underneath the bed, a rusty chest.
Okay, I'm gonna take it out. And does it have any symbols or anything interesting?
No, just no symbology on it, no religious symbols or anything. You could lug it up here. It'd take a bit of an effort, but you could do it easily enough to move the treasure chest to dry ground.
Okay, so I move it to dry around, and I will try to open it. I will get a little bit farther from the people just in case there is something off. Okay, so if I'm
Sure. It is locked.
okay.
Perhaps
Okay.
Atlas can
I
take a
have-
look at it.
Hmm?
He seems to have quite nimble fingers.
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't hear you, but I think.
Atlas can probably look at it. He has quite nimble fingers. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Atlas
Atlas
is
is
in the
BRB.
bathroom.
Oh yeah.
I can do it too. I actually have thief tools
Oh,
and
yeah.
skill on that.
Sure.
Doug says he'll use his thieves' tools to open it. He just messaged.
I'm going to roll a d20, see if it gets close.
Perfect.
15, there we go.
Okay.
Well, I'm imagining Atlas is actually in this room over here peeing. Right in the water there.
Amazing.
Okay, so, yeah, he does manage to pick the lock. Does pop open. And opens the lid. And it contains 400 GP.
Sick.
2 potions, or 3 potions, I guess, technically. In
Ooh.
case you don't know what the however you say that, does this.
Periact.
Period. P silent. Okay, cool. Okay, and one other thing. Where's my notes? Oh, come on, notes. There we go. It contains a platinum necklace featuring Paladin symbol worth 150 gold pieces. Plod's jaw drops.
I'm gonna drape that across Plod's shoulders right now.
Yes, yes, yes. He almost looks like,
This
what's that
belongs
rapper?
to
Is that
Plod.
Flavor Flav with that big clock on his chest?
Clock, yeah.
Yeah, that's Plod right now
Yeah.
with Paladin.
Hell yeah.
Yes! Praise be to Paladin! Yes!
Perfect. You
Okay,
look great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
What about the period? Anyone want to wear it? It might be really useful to protect from poison.
Yeah,
Does
I
it
mean,
require attunement?
It doesn't.
I would say maybe somebody who's front lines getting smacked more. I try to stay back and shoot with my bow. So
Yeah, sure thing. I think I also don't. I don't want it. So I think definitely agree
I
here.
would say Ilva, Astinian, or Atlas. How about Astinian? Astinian, you deserve a nice necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So I think that's a good idea. And I think some people should take the potions. I can myself and Amber have other options to heal. So
Mhm.
other 3 people should take the potion.
If I will take one.
And who takes the other one?
I can take. I can take the other one.
Okay,
I
Uh,
don't have any healing potions.
that's
yeah,
good.
and
Yeah.
I was gonna say Plod can maybe have one.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, give one to Plot.
All right.
I can self heal.
Praise be to Paladin.
Praise be to Paladin.
Did you get that parapet, Estinian?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Thank you.
I-
I'll take it.
And I wrote the 400 gold pieces on the group sheet.
A remarkably useful item for no attunement.
Yeah, it
It's
is really
amazing.
good. Yeah.
Immunity. That's
Yeah, immune to
immunity,
poison with
exactly.
no attunement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
then we
just
do the
resistance.
same for the next room.
Sure. Okay, so you swim over there, Teo. Have a look around. Make me an investigation check.
18.
You do find some things. You
Mhm.
find 3. So a lot of the stuff in here is rotten, but you spot a couple that look good, and you find 3 intact spell scrolls for gentle repose.
Nice.
useful.
This is really useful. Is it also? Is this a sorry, a paladin, a druid's spell? I don't remember.
Those might go on. Those might be good for Plod.
Cleric, Wizard's, Grave Domain, and Circle of Spores.
Oh, actually, yes. Plot can take one. We don't have any
I don't know
wizard.
how to read. I don't know what you're expecting me to do.
Yeah, good point.
Paladin didn't teach you how to read?
He will eventually.
Hmm.
I think at the moment there is no one else who can use them. No, there's no cleric or wizard.
No,
But wait.
We might keep one for Anvar.
that's true.
But
He might have access to that spell list. I think. I'm not sure. I think so.
Yeah, but if it's restricted to the classes, I still can't use it, even though I have access to cleric spells.
yeah, but you have to pick it to make it your list. I think.
I think if it's on your list that you can, I'm not sure because you're a sorcerer.
Yeah, well, maybe. In any case, also I think Atlas. No, you said you are
Yeah, it says cleric and wizard.
and paladin.
You're a wizard, right?
Not Paladin.
Oh, not paladin.
And Anvar's a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Arcane Trickster, Rogue, Spores Druid, Divine Soul Sorcerer, Eldritch Knight, and Grave Cleric, and optional
Divine
for
Soul
Paladin.
Sorcerers, then I can use it because I'm a Divine Soul Sorcerer.
Yeah, and Paladins.
Yeah, you get access to cleric spell list, so would that? I think that would qualify still.
Are you getting that list from Ilva? Because I'm looking at D&D Beyond and it lists less
yeah.
than you said.
Yeah, same.
I'm sailing the high seas with 5e.tools, so easy access to absolutely everything.
Okay.
So that notes classes, subclasses, and optional variants.
Oh, I see.
With tashes. Yeah. Also feats. Yeah.
Hopefully we won't need to use those though.
Yeah.
Oh. That reminds me, Amber, did we get any diamonds in the last changes? And
No, we don't have any diamonds yet.
No, Anvar tried.
Sadly, I tried, guys, but it was far too rare to be found in the area that we were in.
Okay. Okay. Is there any other? I think we check all the rooms, no?
The only other room you
yeah,
suspect is this pile of rubble over here, which is
Okay.
just a mess.
And we can see the bottom in these holes.
Mhm.
Okay, maybe make a perception check.
Guidance.
Well, okay. Ilva doesn't have dark vision, so we'll see. No, it's
No.
murky.
Oh nope.
I was like,
Double
no.
Double ones.
Guidance also says no.
In one of my other campaigns, a guy had advantage, rolled double one, used inspiration, rolled a 1 again. Trip ones, that's rough. Yeah, Ilva. Yep, nothing of interest down there.
I had that happen I think I had that happen like a week or two ago in one of my games.
Oh no.
That's rough. Okay, shall we head back outside? I'm worried about Anvar.
Should we
I
try
could
to look
swim
through
down if
the
you want
ruins
me to
here?
check them out.
Want to have a look through the ruins here, Estinian? Sure, make me an investigation check. As you sift through the rubble.
Not gonna be great, but I'll give it a try.
Nothing of interest, just junk. Broken rocks, broken wood. Nothing much else of interest.
Well, if you guys need any wood or rocks, there's plenty over here.
Do you want me to swim down and check out these holes?
Well, sure, but be
Go for
careful.
it.
They might have been used for traps.
Havukak will protect me. Swim down and check out this first hole.
Okay. You sorry.
Oh no.
That's not a trivial one.
That sounded great.
That sounded amazing.
Okay, you go down there, and there's a lot of muck and gunk down there, as you'd imagine, that's just gathered up over time. You're looking. Make a perception check, Atlas, as you swim down to the bottom. Have a thorough look around.
Can I guide myself?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Then guidance. 19.
Just as you're about to sift through, you see this hand shoot up and attempt to grab you around the ankle. And you manage to slide out the way just in time. But it's, yeah. And have everybody, where's Riley? Come in, Riley.
Roll for initiative.
Every so often he pops his head into my stream. And I always say, Riley, say roll for initiative. But he never does. Okay, did we get everybody in? Plod, thank you for rolling Plod. Okay, can't forget Plod.
I figured he's on my head.
Oh, there we go, perfect. Okay, yeah, so there's...
Estinian's standing on top of the little gatehouse wall here.
Sure. Okay, everybody else is where you are at the moment. Keep in mind, this is difficult terrain for everybody, except for Atlas. And yes, it's 20 feet down, and these things are kind of rising to the surface with you. Estinian, though, you're just chilling out on the rock. What do? You're unaware of the potential danger.
I think we're in the middle of heading back to the shore, right?
Hmm.
And none of us are aware of the thing back there in the water.
Yeah, especially since Atlas is under the water, 20 feet deep. I don't think Astinian has any idea what's happening.
Yeah, then I'm gonna see if I can hop across here. Just keep going.
Right.
Let me just see how far I can jump. Oh, wait, no, that's a. Uh, so 40 feet. But I think that's half because it's standing.
Yep, sure.
So I can just dive in. And then 15 feet.
Okay, perfect. My Sirenscape wasn't working for some reason, so I'll just go back to this one. Okay, Astinian, bouncing off out of the way. Atlas, you're right next to this rotting creature who's trying to grab you. Very obviously undead. What do you do?
Yeah, well, I'll stay put because it's undead and I'm a paladin. So, steady aim, and we'll go ahead and smack it with a rapier stab. And if this hits, it'll be a divine smite.
It does hit, I think. Must it? Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and I'm pumping a smite in, so hopefully people will see the glow coming from the 20 feet down here. That way they know I'm fighting something like the glow in the water from earlier when I was fighting the fish guy.
Oh.
So here's this. And then level 1, 3d8 because it's undead, yes?
Yes, it is undead, yep, so 3d8.
Okay.
And I actually just read the ability. I actually don't need a running jump.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
Alright, so 29 total.
it's a terrible divine smite roll, but that's alright.
Yeah, I know.
The other one was pretty good. Okay, woof. Focusing all your energy gets this one good shot on this creature. That's your movement.
And
that's your
second
burn
stab.
section. Yep, second stab. 18 hits again.
Alright, no sneak on this, no divine smite. So 11.
11. Okay, the creature doesn't react, although you did severely damage it. Okay, so that would be your turn since all your movement is done. Gwyn, with your passive perception of 20, you definitely notice a glow coming from this hole.
Awesome. I am going to take a shot at the mummy.
It's 20 feet under the water. It's down in a pit.
Oh, my bad. Ignore that. Ignore that. I mean, yeah, totally. How about that? I will prepare, shoot it if it comes above the water.
Okay, so the one pops out next to where Atlas went down, and you'll shoot it. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
And we'll let you keep your 23 as well, because that will hit. Unless you want to roll again to risk a natural 20, but that's up to you. Okay, getting ready just to shoot. Anvar, what's your passive perception, Anvar? 10?
Not high, yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Or, yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're not really aware what's happening. Well, you don't even notice Gwyn getting her bow ready. So
Right.
what are you doing, Anvar?
Well, I see Estinian coming over to this side. I'm going to be like, oh, hey, I'm just talking with the Dustwalker. We're talking about like how the best way to live your life according to philosophy. And we're just discussing back and forth what to do and
Nice.
how we enjoy living our lives. And that's that.
Pleasant conversation. Okay, so there's the rotting creature. Okay, so it slams a disgusting half-rotten fist right in your face. Rolls a 9, which I assume is going to miss. but then you see these rotten eyes just staring at you, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, not good at these. That'd be a 3.
3. You're frightened of this creature. It's horrible, rotting thing that it is. So you're frightened of it. Let me just put a frightened token on you. Yeah, so you're frightened.
A paladin, no?
There's a paladin immune to frightened or something?
Immune to disease, not frightened.
I thought they were later. Okay, but that's my bad.
Okay, maybe it's a specific subclass, but okay, so that's what it does. Plod? What are we shooting at,
I
Gwen?
believe it's actually level 10. They become immune to fear.
Can I get my bow out, Gwen?
Prepare your new blast that you just showed off.
Right. He's getting ready to shoot.
Yeah. Perfect.
Anything I see, I'm gonna destroy. Teo, you do notice Gwen and
So
Plod getting ready now?
I saw the light and the fight
Yes.
So, okay, let me help him. And I dive into the water and I transform into a crocodile.
Awesome.
And I dive in. Yeah,
Get you a crocodile.
I have it already in D&D Beyond. But
I mean, a token at least.
It's large.
Boom. Get you a crocodile. Oh,
Nice.
there's 2 crocodiles. Let me just give you control over that one. It will be controlled by Teo. Okay, there you go. Should be able to move that token around now.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay, so cool. So dash down. There's a crocodile in there with you now. Okay, it may look like Ilva's turn, but it isn't, because a second creature whoop, pops up there. Now, I did ask you specifically for if it was coming out of Atlas's hand. Hold it, this one doesn't. And it wanders over to Plod. And Plod says, Paladin will protect me! And there's a rotting fist attack against Plod. And what's Plod's armor class? 15. Misses
15.
Plod. Yeah, 14. So, Paladin, protect me! But it uses its dreadful glare on Plod. And Plod, I'm going to give him advantage for this since he's found religion. He's got the fever about him. So wisdom saving throw at advantage. He's not great at these. But Paladin protects me! With a natural 20!
Natural 20!
That's not
Let's
proof.
go.
If that's not proof enough that Paladin protects me, I don't know what is! Ilva, you're up.
Yeah.
You only see this one.
Yeah. What are these things doing in this temple? And she's gonna grab a spear, because that's useful in water. And 10, 20, 30. It's been past Gwyn and Plod. And
This one's on the surface, so you don't need to swim down.
oh yeah, that's good. Try to stab him with the spear.
Okay, since it's a spear, a normal roll. That hits.
Oh,
Oh, that's twice.
Natural 20! Natural 20!
that's 11 for the first. And let's see. I'm gonna re-roll that 2. So that's 5 plus 5 plus still a 2. So yeah, 12 plus 5, 17 damage on the crit.
So 17 damage on the crit. Got it. And you did 11 normally, right? For the first one.
11 on the first, yeah,
Yep.
and 17 on the crit.
Okay, Divine Smite goes off. Nice hit.
I'm gonna give Claude bonus action bolstering rally. So I like this new form of yours, Claude. It's good to have you by your side again. He's gonna get 9 temporary hit points.
Nice. 9. Okay. You're awesome, Elva. Just gotta praise Paladin more often.
Sure.
Okay, cool. He is bolstered. Is that your turn, Elva?
That is my turn, yeah.
Another mummy rises from the pit and lumbers over right next to Illiver. First, Illiver, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Not too good at those. 14.
There's you with these watery, ghastly eyes. You manage to avoid the effect, so you're not frightened of it. But it does try to boom, punches you and does hit for 22. I assume a 22 hits. Or are you still in love?
18 ace. I'm not in love because I'm further than 30 feet from Anvar, so yeah.
That's a hit.
So that's it.
Make me a constitution saving throw. Another one, please. Okay, you're good. Okay, so you take 7 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic damage as this creature reaches into you. And then a fourth one of these creatures appears, having been stirred up for whatever Atlas was up to. And it swims its way over next to you, in front of you, Ilva, but not quick enough to attack. Estinian and Tay and Anvar, for that matter, you're both fully aware of what's happening.
Seems they ran into some trouble back there. Did you need some help getting across?
I'll figure something out. If you can make it back quicker than I can, you should just go.
Try to be quick then, friend. It looks like they might need us.
And we're just gonna nod to Estinian.
I have 25 feet left. Half to that is about 10. Is there any of these that are on the surface?
Everyone except this one, they're all on the surface, all surrounding Ilva.
What kind of action would it be to tie my rope to my my pike?
Make me a survival check. If you get over 10, and you can do it as a bonus action. Okay. Tying the rope around your spear. Done.
And I am going to chuck it at this spear, at this mummy here in front of Ilva.
Make an attack roll. Okay, yeah, that hits. So firstly, 18 points of piercing damage. Got it.
And I believe I get extra stuff on that. Oh. Sorry, D&D Beyond's being slow. But that'll be my turn if you want to move on for now, and I'll roll my extra stuff.
Okay, well, you almost certainly won't kill it, so you just let me know. Okay, Atlas, down in the bottom of this pit with a crocodile and a thing that you're petrified of. What do you do?
We're just gonna steady aim and go ahead and put the first stab so it's not disadvantage. It'll be straight roll.
Yep.
Hopefully try to get some sneak. I will, before you tell me the outcome, I will burn my my channel divinity to add a +10 to that to make it a guided strike to make it a 22.
Definitely hits.
All right. And then get my sneak.
No, you have disadvantage on the roll. I don't think you can get sneak.
I steady aim, so it was just straight.
And I'm there.
But if you, my
Or
understanding
does
with,
that not cancel out?
if you have any disadvantage on the roll for whatever reason, I think you don't get sneak.
Okay, no problem. I thought steady aim would balance that out, but that's okay. No big deal. 9 damage, and we'll smack it a second time with the actual disadvantage.
Sure.
With disadvantage, a 19.
19 hits as well.
All right, ignore the sneak on this. I'm gonna use Piercer to re-roll that 2. So let's see what happens here. Okay, much better. 5 plus 6, so 11 damage.
So despite the fact that you're frightened, despite the fact you can't find the weak spot, you do stab the creature and it stops moving. I think it's got anything. No, just, yep, that's it. It starts floating, and of course you are no longer afraid of it because it's dead. But I believe that will be your turn since you did all your
Yes.
stuff. Okay, sorry, Atlas, yep. And did you get your extra damage there, Stanian? Stanian. Okay. Maybe she's AFK. And as someone predicted, yes, your old buddy appears as well. I need...
What I was 1v1ing Teo.
So this creature rises above out of the water. If you remember, this is what it looks like. And it bubbles something. And I need Gwyn, Plod, Ilva, and the mummy to all make dexterity saving throws. The mummy fails with a dirty 1. Gwyn, that's a failure. Ilva, you're good. And just roll for Plod. Once again, he's inspired by Paladin, so he's going to get advantage on this one. Ooh, not good. Okay. So another water jet crashes through the temple, and 66 damage. So Gwyn, the mummy, and Plod take that. Ilva take half that. So this one takes 18 points of damage. And you can still see it, but it's like 10 feet below the water. Just swamped it, ducked a little bit. That would be its turn. Gwyn, your prepared action did not go off, but now it's your turn. What do you do? You're mute, I think.
Bonus
buddy.
action, unmute.
My bad. I will shoot at the one in front of Ilva.
Okay.
I don't think that'll do it.
That does hit. Your
Oh,
12.
sick!
Your 12 would have hit Doug, so. 14 damage with Ilva right next to it. Absolutely sneak attack damage. It's still up.
Close.
Bugs start infecting its wrappings. And it's still up.
Okay, second shot.
Second shot. Assume you're going to do more
And
than
then,
3 hit points worth of damage. Which
Yeah,
you
13.
do. And it falls apart, then slowly sinks to the bottom. It's gone.
Nice. And I'll just shout out to Plod to do the same thing.
On who? Look
This
at
guy.
the picture, Gwen.
Crap! That guy.
Okay. Anvar, you're up. You're fully aware what's happening. The only slight complication, this guy is 10 feet under the water.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Well, that's not good. So, the crocodile, can I see that? Or is it
Nope.
also beneath the water?
Crocodile
Okay.
and Atlas are in the pit, effectively.
The croc's friendly, though.
Yeah, the croc's friendly.
Oh, he is? Okay.
He doesn't know that.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I didn't.
That's true.
I would have
He
hit it.
doesn't see the crow anyway because I'm
Yep.
under the water.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that kind of limits me in some regards. But I do notice that there's something beneath the water, right?
Sure do.
Okay. I'm going to take a step back from the water. Actually, I'm going to take 2 steps back from the water. And I'm going to be a little bit cautious. And I think I'm going to prepare a fireball in case the creature pops out of the surface, ready for me to hit it in some regards.
So things pops its head out, you'll blast it with a firebolt. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, this mummy's dead, so it's just gonna rot away into the surface. Plod. Grud! Duck!
Duck.
Okay. Let's just see what happens if I do this. Oh, I haven't set plot up correctly. So I'm going to roll a d20. Plus 5. 13. So he turns around, Gwyn ducks, and he fires off what some of you would recognize as a guiding bolt. Boom! But it kind of dissipates in the water before it gets her. And technically that should have been at disadvantage anyway, because it's under the water. So it misses regardless. What was his other roll? Nah, would have hit. Never mind. Shit! Okay. Teo. Teo the crocodile.
Okay, so I swim up
Yep.
here and I transform back into Teo.
Okay.
And I look to the creature barely under the water and I say, rot like these mummies under that water. And I'm gonna cast Blight and I'm gonna use my Omen to give him a minus d6 to the saving throw. It's a Constitution saving throw. Let me just go first. It has a minus 6. And then let me cast the spell.
6 is nice.
Sorry, I I wanted to put it in the BT.
Nice.
So,
40 necrotic.
so the DC is now 22.
That's insane.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Light goes off.
So for a con save, he actually has plus 8, so he can make this.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Or was it 23? What was it, DC?
22.
Oh, just makes
Wow.
it. He rolled, what did he roll? He rolled 15 plus 8. Okay.
Okay, good thing. And then he gets, I think it's half a damage, so he gets 20.
20. Okay, so the blight rockets off the guy. He's looking hurt. I mean, when he emerged from the water, he looked hurt from one assumes the previous battles with Atlas. But Teo, nice. Blast. Beautiful.
That's my turn.
Okay. Mummies, they don't really realize they're outnumbered because they're mummies. They're not that smart. Very unsmart, in fact. But one of them stares into your eyes. It'll go, make me a wisdom saving throw, Ilva. No, this is terrible. What's going on, Ilva? You're all of a sudden terrified. Maybe that these very unholy things are very much in this holy temple. Then it reaches out a rotting fish. What was it, 22?
That hits.
Okay, so 9 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic, and a con save, please. Now you're getting beaten up, Ilva. Okay, so
Good.
you're not infected by mummy rot, so you're good. And that will be its turn. Now you're still afraid. Let me see. Until the mummy's next turn. So you're afraid, Ilva, for a while yet. What do you do?
Yeah. Let's see. That's going to be with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a dodge action and just try to defend myself to the best I can.
tank it. Okay, so dodging. Okay, cool. Well, the next mummy is going to attack you at disadvantage. So it's going to try and get you afraid of it as well. So make me another wisdom saving throw. DC's only 11, so you're only afraid of one of them. But regardless, it's going to punch you again with its rotting fist. Boom. And this time, remarkably, you managed to dodge it and with a 15. Okay, nice. Stinian, you bounced over there. You're ready to go. What do you do?
Do either of these look injured?
I'll put this one here is injured on the left. The other one is completely uninjured.
I'm gonna try to throw my spear a couple times at him.
At the injured one?
Yep.
Sure. Sure. Well, that was 2 throws, right? So the 24 and the 12 both hit. So, yeah, 16 points of damage. Yeah. Beautiful.
Let's re-roll that 7, because it's piercing damage.
So we'll do the 9. We'll get the 9 on. So what is it now?
That'll be a 12 instead.
Oh, much better. Okay, as you see, the mummy gets 2 spears lodged in its chest. It doesn't pull them out or anything. These things don't seem to react to any damage or attacks you do.
It's the one spear. Stan kind of like throws his pike out to still attach the rope and like impales it in the chest, yanks it back out, and it like throws it again, like impaling it through like the head.
Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. And you stay where you are, Stinian?
Yep. There's not a really good place I can get a run up on it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Atlas.
Actually.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Name? Yep.
I will swim right over there. It's just Oh wait, no, you don't get flanking. That's right.
I don't do flanking. Okay, Atlas, at the bottom of this pool, having dispatched of this mummy you are terrified of. Do you swim with your powerful swim speed out of the hold?
I will swim straight up 20 feet to poke my head out to see what's going on, and then I see what's going on. Now, with my passive of 17, do I see this bastard for round 2 or no?
I'll roll from him. I'll roll him a stealth check. He does. He rolls a 6, which I assume your passive perception is better than that, so yes, you do see him. 10 feet below the water.
Perfect. So I'll go ahead and a bonus action dash, and I still have 10 feet because I only swum up 20.
Yep.
So we'll go 5, 10 for normal, bonus action dash, all the way up in his, or down to his grill, going at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, thinking to himself, round 2, you bastard, but not saying anything because I don't want to drown, and take 2 swings at him.
Okay. First swing.
I should have saved my channel divinity.
He parries it effortlessly. And the second one, he parries effortlessly.
All right. Yeah, bonus action, that's it.
Okay, cool. Okay, he's 10 feet. He's going to rise to the surface. I'm going to say that doesn't get you outside of your attacking range. But you can duck under this water jet as it targets Gwyn, Plod, and Ilva. I need the 3 of you to make dexterity checks, please.
Do I get an attack of opportunity since he went straight up to the surface?
No, you don't.
Okay, no problem.
So Dex, I give Plod advantage again, and he makes it. Okay, so all 3 of you avoid the worst of this water jet. So take half of this each. So 9 points of damage each. That almost uses up. I didn't do Plod last time. Just a sec. Oh, I forgot to do Plod damage. Paladin is protecting him, we'll say. Okay, that's its turn. Then it's gonna duck down another 10.
Before he ducks down, Anriddle would like to activate his attack.
Sure. Yeah, thanks. I forgot about that. Yeah, take a shot. Your firebolt. Boom! Explodes on the creature.
Nice.
Ooh, a
15 points of fire damage.
Beautiful. Another 15 points of damage. Okay, then it ducks below the water 10 feet, getting back into Atlas's face. Okay, Gwen, what do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark big guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a shot.
It will be at disadvantage because he's under the water. You have to shoot through the water.
Do our
He's stuck
best.
now. Okay, still hits.
You. I'm assuming he's not actually 5 feet from Atlas.
No,
Or
he
is
is. He's now.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Okay, cool.
So 13.
Okay, and-
Yep. Another tadpoles, we'll
Plus
say, under the water.
Hunter's Mark.
That's healing word.
That's healing word. You are right.
So +7 to the creature. Got it. Okay, -6. Okay. Done.
And for fun, I'll also mark him as my favorite.
Another 1 point of damage. Okay.
Cool. Then I'll take my second shot. Disadvantage.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, 14 misses. Just the arrow doesn't get any purchase through the water. Okay, and you stay where you are?
I will, duck right here. Just, actually, yeah, I'll duck right there. That's good.
That's genius! We can get away from these water attacks! Okay, Anvar. You see the creature duck down another 10 feet under the water? What do you do?
So, if I were to shoot it with my guiding bolt, would it be a disadvantage as well?
Yes, it would. Any ranged attacks.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I feel like we're kind of
Any dex saving throws won't be affected.
Oh,
Yeah,
wisdom saving throw.
throws aren't- Yeah.
Maybe I'll. Yeah, that's a good point. I kind of forgot that I had that cantrip. Well, dude, let's do Toll the Dead then. Hopefully, it's not too wise. So, wisdom saving throw 15.
It's a +7 to its wisdom saving
Oh,
throws. And I
damn.
rolled a 2, so that succeeds.
Nice.
Meant to be.
So roll those d12s.
Oh, that's rough. Oh.
Oh, amazing! Toll the dead damage.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
So you definitely
Ouch.
ring its bell. It shakes its head. Atlas, you look as if it's looking around desperately to get away as this massive Toll the Dead longs in his ears. Okay, beautiful, Anvar. That's much better
Yeah,
than the
that's
guiding
really
bolt.
lucky.
It's great.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls, for it tolls for thee.
Mood.
And
Yes,
is that your
nice.
turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Plod balancing on Gwyn's shoulders brings out... Whose blade is it? I forget. Steel's blade. And he says, "Die, motherfucker!" And jumps off. Oh, I haven't... No, this is... Oh, I haven't adjusted that quite correctly. It's a plus... What? Oh, yeah. Jumps out, dives into the water after he splashes next to this creature. It'll be a straight roll. Oh! Plod is blessed.
Natural 20!
Let's go.
That's my paladin.
He says,
Hello, Plod.
Paladin's hand, motherfucker! And he just carves through the Mumby and then splashes in the water in the space where it was. And then he, half drowning, points the other mummy. You're next, motherfucker!
That's so awesome.
Tayo!
Savage.
On the Matrix. A real glitch on the Matrix. Okay.
Plot is a glitch, I like that.
I move here. So So we still have this guy there. I
You're
see.
standing on a Stinian if you go there.
Yeah.
Take a step north or to the
I
south.
appreciate this. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not that close to you.
Look, if you, Stinian's actually on that square, right? So you're gonna, might want to go somewhere else.
Yeah. So this he's submerged, no? So
Yep.
there's a bit too much to do. Another who's coming after me? I think the paladin is gonna end him. Okay, so I'm going to cast because these guys are kind of suffering. Who's being attacked at the moment by the mummy plot? Sorry, Estinian or Ilva?
Ilva is
Please.
taking the hits.
Okay, so then I'm going to cast on Ilva. Cure Wounds at second level. And given that we are mostly done with the others, I think I'm good. So heal 8 hit points, and that's my turn.
Okay. I just want to check. So, so you're frightened until the end of the mummy's next turn. Has the mummy had a turn on you yet, Ilva?
It frightened me and...
Frightened
Oh,
me,
Plod
it
got it.
frightened him and then died.
Yeah, okay, so you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, no longer frightened, thanks to the miraculous hit that Plod did. Okay, you're up.
Nice. Gonna raise my spear in recognition of Plod's greatness and use it to stab the final mummy.
Okay, that hits. That hits.
I'm gonna re-roll that 3.
So it's
I shouldn't
18
have.
damage.
So,
Yes. Regardless, you get 2 good hacks in it. The mummy recoils back, but is definitely focused on you, Ilva.
Yep. That's gonna be my turn. No, I'm gonna give another... I'll say that my spear raising was a bolstering rally, so I'll give Plod 13 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
Your temporary hit points saved him from the previous time he was hit, so beautiful. Okay, the mummy, very much single-minded, is going to focus on you, Ilva. So I'm going to need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please. 15 is enough. You're not frightened of it. You've got the measure of these creatures now. But regardless, it does raise a rotting fist, and boom, another 22. That's crazy. So 13 bludgeoning and 15 necrotic.
Yeah, and I think I make the saving throw.
Yes, you do. No, so don't get the mummy right, but you still take 28 points of damage.
Oh, in that case, it wouldn't matter because I'm down.
Did you get the 8 hit points that Teo healed you?
Yes,
Ah,
I had like 13.
Ouch.
okay, so worse yet, Ilva falls down, and she falls down face first into the water. And you pretty much figure that if she is breathing, she's breathing water. Not good. Estinian.
You'll pay for doing that to our comrade. Gonna make a couple stabs at that mummy, which I actually realized I actually have reach and don't actually have to throw it.
Sure.
Whoop, whoop.
I like the image of you having it attached to your spear, though, and you're throwing it back and forth with the rope. Great, so both of those hit with your stab attack. It takes 28 points of damage. It's very much on its last legs, but it is up.
And what action would it be to grab Ilva and either flip her over or like pull her away from the mummy?
I'll say you can flip her over easily enough. Yeah, so we'll say you can flip her over. Could you drag her? Yeah. Well, how strong's Estinian? I imagine she's on the stronger side.
I have a 20 strength.
Yeah, well, definitely. So you can drag her, we'll say, 10 feet in the direction you choose.
Uh, 10 feet. Where would that put her? Oh, that's too far. Let's go 10 feet over here.
You flip Ilver on her back, so at least she's not breathing water, and you drag her down outside of the reach of this mummy. Okay. I believe that would be your turn. Atlas! This creature is on
Alright.
its last legs, and it's looking for an escape. What do you do?
Hopefully not. Normal stab. Let's see if this can make contact. Steady aim for the second stab for advantage.
15 misses, yep. Steady aim for the second one, 19 hits.
Yeah, I really want it dead, so I'm gonna burn the last spell slot and make it a divine smite.
18.
And I'm gonna re-roll that one because of Piercer.
Okay.
So okay, much better. So 5 plus 6, so 11 plus sneak, so 16 on that, and then the 2d8 for divine smite to make sure it's dead. 630 total.
2 hit points left, so you couldn't have. So the divine smite does finish it off. Since this has been your personal nemesis,
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
So kind of like Kane in John Wick 4, how he's so quick with like stab when he's stabbing people in the chest, just 2 immediate stabs, one straight through his forehead, one straight through his heart. And I'm guessing the forehead missed and the heart is what got him.
there we go.
And then
Beautiful.
you see the rapier starts to glow and he kind of just implodes on the rapier.
It's lifeguard carrying, absolutely. Beautiful. Okay, so that creature won't get a turn as Atlas. Oh, is that the end of your turn, Atlas? I should say. You still have movement, I guess? Oh, no, steady aimed. Steady aimed.
Steady aimed, I'm done.
Okay, Gwyn, you see a pile of greenish blood going out here. Seems as Atlas has defeated his foe, particularly with your passive perception of 20. You're fully aware of what's happening. So, Gwyn, what do you do?
I'll just turn my attention to this remaining mummy. I'll use my bonus action to move my hunter.
Got it. 24 hits. You can roll all your stuff if you like, because
How do you want to do this?
Oh, it's just a clean headshot right over Plod's head.
yes, beautiful. And with that, with whatever Atlas stirred up, that's it.
Ilva is still down, no? So I will heal Ilva
Ah,
before
sure.
she has to do.
Sure. Forget about that, but absolutely. Well done. Let's try this again.
Are you okay, Ilva?
She's gonna just try to not fall out of Estinian's hand, but just be like, oh wow, that was close. Thank you. Thank you, Teo. Thank you, Estinian. We should get out of here.
We can go to the shore. Let us kill the elemental creature.
Oh, finally. Pain in the ass.
I think it's about time we get out of this water.
While they are crossing the gate, Malcolm, I'm gonna check whether any of their injuries might be infected by the mummies.
Make a medicine check.
It will be a 26.
You pay a particularly close attention to Ilva. She looks rough, but she's not poisoned or diseased or rotting or anything like that. Okay, and just because it's fun, let's show the whole map. Bing!
Nice.
Ooh.
Once everyone gets back to shore, Anwar is going to offer a prayer of healing, so everyone could try to regain some health. So I guess we'll take 10 minutes to do that. And
You close
guys
your
want to
eyes
take a
while you're
short
praying.
rest?
if I close my eye while I'm praying,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, say yes.
No. I'm gonna concentrate on the prayer.
Ah, shot blood in your face since you hadn't seen him.
I'm gonna heal you guys for 14 amount. Hey, wait. 6 plus 8, and so I guess that's 21 since it didn't add my modifier.
Sure, if it adds your modifier, yeah. 21.
Yeah. I roll a 6 and a 8, so 21 HP back to 6 of you guys. And myself, I guess. So Ilva, Atlas, Anvar, Teo.
I'm good.
Win?
Yep.
Ilva, do you need to rest longer, or shall we continue?
I think we can take a short rest. I need to acquaint myself with this weapon. Just hold it
True.
and inspect it a bit.
And Anvar is also gonna be super stoked that Plod is alive. He's gonna run up to Plod, give him a hug, of course,
Anvar!
and afterwards he's gonna do the prayer.
Ah, get away from me! Ah! Get away! No!
Oh, you've been
the hell is
away
that?
from me for too long, Plods. Grant me this hug, please.
Why are you speaking in Anvar's voice? He wears a white robe.
Oh, that's right.
Away from me.
He has new code, new clothes.
That's true.
What? And he
Yeah.
comes and gives you a big hug.
Nice. I'm gonna embrace him.
Yeah.
You see, I finally was able to complete my exams, and I was granted these new robes, which apparently would suit me better.
I like it. Have you heard about my Lord and Savior Paladin?
I think I have heard something about him, but your Lord and Savior, is he the one we have to thank for your resurrection?
He is.
Oh, well, I seem to be very fond of your Lord and Savior plot.
Ah, so you're a worshipper of Paladin now.
Well, maybe someday. Maybe someday.
My resurrection's not enough proof for you?
Oh, it is, but I
Oh, it
feel
is?
like being
Yay!
a worshiper.
Welcome to the Paladin faith.
And we're just gonna like chuckle a little bit and be like, "Sure, thank you, plot. I appreciate it."
1 down, 4 to go.
By the way, Malcolm,
Yeah.
I mean, I know out of character, but in character, how well known is Paladin's little alter ego?
Fizzban?
Yeah,
Is it Fizzban?
is that known to the people of the world, or is it?
No. I mean, the whole reason he
it's,
has that persona is so he can travel anonymously, so I don't think so.
That's true.
It is Fizzban, or am I getting confused?
Yeah, it's Fistban, I
It
think.
is Fizzban, okay. Yeah, no, you're unaware that he walks in normal clothes, because that's... You know, well, he walks around with this alter ego, so people don't know he's Paladin, so no, Illiva does not.
I was gonna ask
That's
about
kind of
being
the
a strange
that's kind of the
name.
entire point of having an alter ego.
Yes.
Amber, we can follow different gods, but we can all acknowledge the gifts and miracles that other gods do. Definitely, Paladin has stepped down upon us in this place and brought joy and power for our companions. Definitely deserves our thoughts and prayers.
You are exactly right.
But I'm a little bit confused as well. I don't really know too much about the gods, but are we restricted to just follow one? Why not enjoy multiple gods and their powers? Wouldn't that be best?
Think about that like your companions. You may have a partner, a long-time partner, someone who you trust for your life, but you're gonna still have friends and people who can help you on certain occasions. So the way I see it is that we try to bond ourselves to one god, but we can acknowledge the beauty of others.
I think that makes sense. But I don't really see it as a relationship in that regard, though. As the gods have multiple followers, wouldn't that also allow multiple to follow different gods? It's just a thought for consideration, though. Maybe there's some. Well, the gods are powerful. Maybe they don't like when they have to fight for the attention of their followers or something like that.
I cannot claim to know what is in the mind of the gods. I can only enjoy the beauty of the gifts that they're given. Speaking of beauty, did you see this beautiful forest, purple forest? I need to, now that we are resting, I want to explore it and analyze it. This is definitely a gift for our eyes.
I think you should have a little talk with Dustwalker over here, and Andor's gonna point to the big tree. That's the Ent, Treeman Ent. He seems to be in tune with nature. I think you would find his companionship, or I think you would enjoy speaking to him, Teo.
I walk there in disbelief and approach the Dustwalker and try to communicate with it.
Do you say?
Are you taking care of this forest?
I think you misunderstand the concept, friend. I am not taking care of the forest. I am part of the forest, like every other tree here.
Oh, I didn't. Maybe I miscommunicate. I meant like in a family, someone may be part of the family but helps the others as he's the most qualified, or.
There is no real word for it in common, but family is perhaps the closest.
How long have you been here?
I've seasons that have passed, maybe 200 seasons, 300 seasons. To be honest, it's not a number that's important to me.
For us, there are many generations of us that can pass through the land on that time. I bet you have seen a lot.
Oh, I have seen a lot. I've seen destruction. I've seen people cut down trees. I've seen people hunting animals for no reason other than sport. Have you done such a thing?
No, I didn't.
Make a persuasion
tried
or
my
deception.
Persuasion, I think, online, so I would say persuasion.
Okay.
That would be a 19.
That is good. Do you eat of the animals of the forest?
I eat the animals that need to be. That I hunt and eat the animals that me or my companions need for survival, and I gather the seeds of the trees and share them with my friends. I take my So some seeds I probably collected, and also my stuff. I have this stuff that was given to me in my dreams by my god. For my time helping in the forest, I was given this stuff as a reward and as a symbol for me to remember that I have to take care of.
What is your name?
My name is Tejo.
Teo? I would consider you an honored friend of the forest.
It's really something coming from you. Can I learn something more about your family? I've never seen such beauty in my life.
He waves a twiggy hand and says, "This is my family." She points at the grass, she points at the other trees.
Yeah, so I will try to spend time learning about the flowers, their roots, what they need, what they don't need, and so on. And if I feel confident enough, I will ask for some seeds.
Okay. So we'll say you continue to have this conversation with Duskwalker during the short rest. And I think she likes you. She'll give you just check. Okay, and she gives you 6 seeds. She says these are seeds of Onyari. There's 6 of them she gives you.
Thank you very much. I will use them wisely to plant a family like yours that can grow and protect the soil and feed the animals and give salad to the men and women.
Thanks you. Okay, short rest enabled. Well, don't short rest yet. Estinian, you're keeping your eye out for bad guys?
Yes. Well, the others, I guess.
Yep.
Yep,
Keeping
okay.
watch over the short rest.
And assume, Ilva, you're tuning to the Dragonlance?
Yeah, tuning, practicing, twirling with it, testing
Sure.
out its reach and stuff like that.
Well, needless to say, it's magnificent. And what are the rest of you doing, Vedium, what is not short resting?
Atlas is just taking in the piece, looking over the water,
Cool.
grinning that he finally got his adversary.
That was a 229 creature, by the way, hit point creature. Quite a beefy creature. But you did defeat your foe. Okay, Estinian, can you make me a perception check, please? As you scan what everybody else relaxes. You see something, creatures on patrol. You see 5 of them, and they look like that. And you hear them talking to themselves as they wander relatively close. Well, let's do it over here. So you're right in the Temple of Paladin, and you see them like walking up these streets up here, approaching where you are. What do you do, Estinian?
Keep sharp, everyone. It looks like we might have company.
Okay. What do you guys do?
And then
They're coming from the west.
Let's just say they're heading like up in this direction here, but not in the water.
Yeah, Atlas would dive down to ambush in the water.
We can hide and avoid the combat. Do you think? Ilva needs to rest. That might be more wise.
Could use
Try
the
to
trees
just
for cover.
lie down here on top of the stairs and try to duck down and yeah.
So if you're making stealth, let's do a group stealth check then. Atlas, I'm going to
Kind of
say if you're
down here
hiding.
amongst the rubble.
Sure, Atlas, I'm going to say you're in the water, so you can make that at advantage. Oh, lucky I said that.
Yeah.
Atlas 17.
Is that 12 with a nat 1?
Yeah, I got plus 11 just now.
Clanky
As a
Ilva.
paladin.
I don't know why I didn't cast a pass without trace, but that's life.
But that's life.
Yeah, I forgot. I guess.
Let me quickly refresh my roll 20. You clank down behind the stairs there, Ilva, making clanking noises. But I'm going to say pretty much Gwyn's 26 kind of counteracts that as she shushes you down and gives you advice on how to do it. Plod is going to try and hide as well. Once again, he's still got that religious fervor about him, so we'll give him advantage. It was a dirty 20. So let's have a look. Their passive perception. So, as these 5 draconians walk by, you're all standing perfectly still. Atlas underneath the water, completely undetectable. They don't notice you. And just at the last moment, Ilva twists the wrong way and you hear a clank, 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 clank. And the draconians swing their head around. But then Gwyn kind of grabs hold of your plate mail and silences it. The draconians grunt and continue on their patrol. You seem to have successfully avoided a combat. Wow! That actually happens in D&D, avoiding a combat. Well done. And with this draconian patrol out the way, feel free to attune to a Dragonlance and take a short rest.
Nice.
And I shall too take a short rest. So let's break for 5. And we'll kick up again in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Great. Okay, see you in 5. Race successfully done.
Oh, long rest? I thought it was
Oh,
a short.
Sorry, short rest. Short rest.
Got
But
me excited.
No, he said long rest.
He got excited.
Yeah, a short, long rest.
that's your new Dragonlance there, Ilva.
That feels good.
It is good. Okay.
I just need my horse.
Yeah, I was looking at that Dragonlance. I might have to steal that later.
Oh, very interesting magic items in Oath. Crown of the Oathbreaker. Very cool stuff there too. Very unique. I wouldn't have seen it before. Anyway, you get your long rest in thanks to Estinian's sharp eyes and your hiding ability. Well, not Ilva's, but everybody else's. You managed to avoid a draconian patrol. What do you guys do?
We visit the threshold of the heavens.
Well, you do. I'll explain what you see as soon as I get organized. Should have pre-organized. Okay, so yeah. So, would you like to have a closer look? You can. There's a lot of activity around the base of the threshold. You see lots of draconians and some dragonels almost. To get a better look, you need to get closer though. So let me know what you want to do.
One question, Malcolm. I've been spending some time in this small forest. Which are there birds and other fauna here in this place, or this is just
Yes.
desert?
There's a lot of life in this kind of northwestern corner with the forest and the birds and everything else. Everything else, not much life. I mean, most of the city has been destroyed. It's in rubbles. There's even a few fires breaking out randomly around here. So apart from the corner you're in, this place is pretty lifeless in terms of nature.
But will a bird look strange outside of the forest, or a bird passing by?
I don't know. If you want to search with a bird,
No.
You can certainly
try. No. I can make myself a bird. So I just want to know whether I've seen other birds flying around. So
make a perception or a nature check. Your choice.
24.
It would be a little out of place. Like birds like to fly around trees, and this is only trees for miles. So it would be unusual for a bird to kind of leave this area. So, yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay. What do you want to do?
I want a dungeon master, but I don't think you're asking me.
I know. I meant the other. Sorry.
Well, we're looking for Lord Soth, but what do you guys think? I don't see a way to get into the big spire in the center. It seems to float a bit above ground. And do you want to check out that occupied mansion we saw earlier, or something else?
We have the bastion at the south. I would imagine is where this where objective may lay. Huh? So if the army is there, probably he's there commanding it. But I'm curious now that we have found the dance of Paladin, whether other ancient relics might be hidden in other buildings or even in this threshold of the heavens.
True.
When you guys walked here, was there another? Were there more temples for the old gods, or only this temple?
This is the only one I know.
Yeah, we saw this temple that was flooded, spire in the center, and well, to the south was the where all the army congregated, and there were also a smaller force gathered around the occupied mansion.
Okay.
When
And the
did it
rest of the
look like we
buildings seem
could-
empty around us.
I think so.
I don't know. I'm curious about the threshold, but we could try to. It seems to be like it was connected at some point with some bridges, no? According to the map. Malcolm, so we see some bridges on.
Yeah. The threshold of the heavens is 30 feet off the ground. So there's no bridges. There's no way to get up to the whole
But
structure.
30 feet is not that high, no? We could climb.
I mean, the whole structure is floating, sort of.
Yeah, 30 feet off the ground.
There might be some other way in. It just feels.
I mean, I can definitely
know.
fly you over there. That will be not a major issue.
That's true.
So that's possible. But it might be possible just simply to use a rope and climb it.
Can I just kind of spend some time really looking around to see if there is a what's the word I'm looking for?
Shout out ahead.
Intended path up
Sure.
this threshold?
He'd have to get
Yeah,
a bit closer, though.
Yeah.
But we can move all to the border, and then you can just move around to see what you see. To see what you see.
Okay.
But that would be at least we get all closer to the river.
Okay.
Maybe get closer. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe get closer as we like take this path around to the mansion, and then we can decide from there.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Yes, we are more protected here. Yeah.
So the patrol that Estinian spotted seems a little bit unusual. They don't seem terribly concerned about this area, but as you head further south, you just naturally notice there's more patrols. But regardless, you come up to one of these shops, just in ruins, and you duck behind it. I'm not sure if Gwyn wanted to get closer to get a better look, or what are you planning to do, Gwyn?
I'll try to be stealthy.
Okay. So Gwyn.
And try to get a better look, yeah.
Okay, so you break away from the party, get right to the edge of this river kind of area here. And you do notice that there's a lot of draconians here, a lot of dragon owls, a lot of dragon army. All told, maybe 20 or so of those various creatures. Make a perception check as well. See how much information you can pick up. 17, good. So you notice a dragon army soldier coming up and a draconian blocking his way. The dragon army says something, which you don't hear. The draconian nods, and then you see the dragon army soldier take a big deep breath. And this is where you notice a second way into the threshold of the heavens. Gravity here is a bit messed up. If nothing else, there's a floating tower here, and you notice several bits of rubble that almost form a staircase. These floating rubble, and this dragon army soldier is kind of jumping from one to the other. He almost misses one and is hanging off with two arms, but he pulls him back up, and then he carries on. The draconians just chuckle at him, and some of them are just flying up and down. So it would be possible if you jumped on these rocks to get access to the threshold of the heavens. But it's quite a lot of activity there.
Okay. I will. I'll go back to the group to let them know that I'm not gonna attempt to do that on my own. So yeah, I'll make my way back. So yeah, there appears to be a somewhat floating staircase made of stones that would allow us to get up, but there is quite a lot of business going around there. We could attempt to be stealthy and jump up these stones, but I have a feeling if once we start going up, we will be seen.
So we can either, so probably either we remove the enemies, but they can alert. We have to be ultra stealthy, which might not be trivial.
Atlas wouldn't know this, but we could use your pass without a trace to get a bonus, and that might give us a.
No, but this of course we can use, but even with that, I mean, you need to be able to hide. So if they are looking at the stairs, doesn't matter how much bonus you have.
Oh, I thought pass without a trace made shadows go around us, so we wouldn't have
No,
to
but
hide.
you still need to be able to hide.
Gotcha.
You still need to have cover or any other sort of stuff.
Well, do you think should we climb the tower now or?
No, I don't think we do though.
Do what?
'Cause
Huh?
pass without a trace as a veil of shadows makes us you and your cannons from detection. So if we pass without a trace and get that +10, as long as we beat their passive, we should be good.
You can certainly try.
I mean, would it not look suspicious?
You need to
Wouldn't
be
it
able
not
to
look
hide,
suspicious
so-
having a? Yeah, wouldn't it not look suspicious though having just a blob of shadows, randomly where it's not supposed to?
I think, I mean, the first part is just fluff, that's. So it doesn't give you cover, it does you +10. I think I have a better solution. I think I can fly you all over there. It is, of course, costly on resources, but might be the best way to go. And take another area which is less, where there is no big patrol, and then fly over one of the bridges and get in there.
I mean, I'm still saying pass without a trace because the final passage of the spell says a creature that receives the bonus leaves behind no tracks and no traces of its passage.
Okay, you guys think we can try like this? We try like this. I'm not against it. I think it will be more difficult, but you guys want to try like this? And then plan B, if they see us, of course, we need to eliminate them before they make much noise.
Okie dokie.
I
Point
leave
out
that
when
option
you
to
try-
the. I leave that option to the non-stealthy that has a disadvantage, whatever they want to do.
I will point out again that there are 20 odd Draconians, Dragon Owls, Dragon Army soldiers here.
Yeah.
Seems a bit many. And
I think it's easier to just fly. But from other, through other areas.
yeah, we can go around, see if we can find any area that's less, where there's less traffic.
Do we want to try to check out the mansion? I know we mentioned that.
Oh,
we
we've
were
seen that
talking about
earlier. There was a
Oh, we
ton
did?
more-
Okay, my bad.
There was a ton more troops in the mansion than there were here, if I remember
No.
right.
No, the opposite. What you noticed when you saw it, the Dragon Army activity is definitely heaviest around the Bastion of Tarkassus. Second most.
That's what it was.
Second most occupied is the Threshold of Heavens.
Secure bases.
And you noticed small patrols, like similar to the patrols that Astinian spotted, kind of go to the mansion and leave. So you notice there's some doors into the mansion. They're covered. There are guards posted here. So depending on how you time it, you might be able to avoid the patrols. But there's definitely you only see 3 outside, 1 at each door.
I mean,
That might be our best bet if we can if we can secure the mansion there, it might make a good forward operating post for future operations.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at this spire, I don't know why, but it just screams Lord Soth is here or something. It just seems Tower of Evilness or something. I mean, it might be at the Bastion, but
It's
don't
something
know.
to think that you guys are afraid of flying.
well,
I can get
I'd
myself
rather
up
not
to the.
fly.
I can get myself up to the threshold.
Yeah.
I think it's the biggest battle in the city and it's flying. You know, if one needs a symbol from the gods, I don't know what one is better than this.
Well, let's I suggest we search around one of these sites and we can make our way and check out the mansion on the way and then head back. That way we can check out both of these places.
So we
I'm curious why they're
around the place like this,
Maybe-
check the mansion, and then come back. Something like this.
Yeah, maybe we
Yeah.
backpedal to this bridge where we already. Oh well, we let that one dragon guy go. Oh no, you guys killed him. That's right. We didn't let. Well, we let him go, but somebody killed him.
No, there was the one that we let go that Ilva interrogated.
Okay, so he was let go. He could have possibly alerted the mansion to be on high alert, even though he said he was gonna get out of Dodge. But I don't remember how that insight check went.
Claude, what's Paladine telling you?
Excellent idea. So, I see Plod casting a spell. And I'm sorry if this is a little gross, but everybody turn your back. I can't go while you're watching.
That's fine. I'll turn around instantly.
Let's just say that Plod makes a puddle, and he gets out a stick and he starts swirling around with some arcane symbols. All right. So I can ask Paladin. Actually, he explains. Do you guys see that? The augury spell?
Yes.
Yeah. So I need to ask Paladin a course of action within the next 30 minutes. What shall I ask him?
How do you guys want to word this? Like it's not going to be. I feel like it's not going to be a yes or no type deal. So
should we check out the mansion before the spire, perhaps?
Can't be
That's
an
a good
either
one.
or.
Okay.
Specific course of action, and I'll. Paladin will tell you whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. Good results, bad results.
Should
Is
we
it
ask him if it's a good idea to
investigate?
go for the threshold now, or
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
We
not
should
a
ask that. I
specific
agree.
course of action. You need to tell me a specific course of action to tell Paladin.
It has to be either we like going through the rocks, for example, climbing or flying or something on like more specific,
yes.
I guess.
Yeah, we
maybe
can,
ask him
yeah,
about
this is-
going up the flying path?
Yeah.
All right, you phrase it. Give me a specific course of action. State it like you're doing it. State it like a fact.
Maybe I say okay. Will it be a good course of action to
No,
find?
no. It's not a question. Tell me what you plan to do, and I'll tell you whether it's a good idea or a bad idea.
I made myself a giant eagle and fly everyone on my back towards the threshold of the heavens from an area that is loosely watered.
Perfect. And Plod does the same thing. It's just the same phrase. Then he swirls his stick around for it, and the loose mud now gets to really caked mud, and he fails to move his stick around in the, well, I'm going to call it mud. It says, "Oh, Paladin's telling me that's a bad idea. Well, not a bad idea, but things will go badly."
Okay.
To the mansion. For now.
Okay, let's do that.
Mansion and then the rocks.
Hey, Gwen,
Hey,
that's pretty cool, right?
that was the coolest thing I've ever seen you do.
Yeah. Praise be to Paladin.
Praise be.
So you guys, which way are you going? Yes, Bella, Slot is
The way
definitely
we
leveled
came?
up.
Mhm.
Peel-
Peeladine, I love it. That's so stinking funny. Ah,
Uh,
Amazing.
I'm glad Plot is back.
absolutely.
Okay, which way are you guys going? Oh, it's just a quick note as well. School is back in session in Canada, so we have a 2:30 my time, a strict cut-off time. So an hour and a quarter, just gonna cut it cold. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So which way are you guys going? What do you do?
Back the bridge where we fight the Draconians and around, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So you head back to the bridge. It is unoccupied. So you cross over the bridge easily enough. And let's pick on the wielder of the Dragonlance. Illiver, can you roll me a D8, please?
Yeah.
Especially with that
Guidance.
pun, you deserve to roll a... So 5. I'm going to say before you get to this encounter, Gwyn points it out with a passive perception of 20. I guess Teo as well. It's pretty good. So Teo and Gwyn both spot this. And what you spot is... Oops. There we go. You do spot 3 Draconians. They're the civic kind. I'll show you what they look like in just a second. Oh. So it's these type of Draconians. And there's 3 of them. And come back. And you notice there's throughout the city, there's these large cracks, just coursing. It's coursing through the city, and you notice there's 10 kind of commoner-looking people. They don't look like. Well, we'll see. Make an insight. We'll say Gwyn and Teo with your passive perceptions. Make an insight.
Oof.
Guidance.
No, you can't guidance that. They're just
Nope.
looking randomly.
No, for Tato. Can I guidance Tail? Since he didn't make. Oh, no.
No, he's
I didn't see his roll.
So you see a group of 10 humans attempting to repair this crack going down the center, throwing in rocks and cement and trying to fill it up as best they can. So they don't appear to have seen you. What do you do?
Are those slaves or soldiers?
Well, I'm going to say with Teo's and Gwyn's insight, you don't know.
Yeah, we're doing great.
They're both great
Are
insight
we
modifiers, but terrible rolls.
guys, there are 3 draconians there. Look like silver type of dragons or something like that. They look quite imposing. they are they're guiding a group of people repairing something. I don't know if these are soldiers, the other people, or slaves.
Let's just
Yes.
act like we belong here and keep walking.
Okay.
I feel very confident in our ability to do that.
Okay, let's move on then.
Well, let's try. If you're
Yeah,
sure,
we should
Brent.
stay focused on our
They're
objective.
not looking at us, so we should just move. Try not to.
So you're going to walk past, you're going to walk with purpose as if you own the place.
Yep, we belong here. We're just on our way somewhere.
Okay, we'll point out that, who was it? Teo, I think, is wearing a Dragon Army cloak.
Yes. I
Mhm.
am.
Okay. So I'm going to call this... yep.
I do have a soldier background, so I could help direct them on like how to march, so they can blend in.
Sure. I'll tell you what we'll do for that. Make a performance check for me, Estinian, and we could see how well you can train them to maybe get some bonuses
guide
on the book. Sure. As you
Can I
see
guide
her...
him? Cool.
Yep. You see her giving orders about how to do it? Ooh, okay. Okay, even with a 7. So no disadvantage, but no advantage either. Okay. Yeah.
We're doing great.
You know the orders, perhaps, Estinian, but you're not used to giving the orders. Maybe that's how it works. Okay, so you're going to march past them as if you own the place. Okay, I want you all to make the deception checks. Teo, you may make a deception check at advantage because of your cloak.
We're doing great.
Yeah, we're awesome.
Deception.
Holy
Ooh,
deception
Teo.
with advantage. No.
I have a +4.
Plus
It's not bad.
4. No, that's terrible. Got a 6 and a 5. That's terrible. Okay, can't forget the MVP.
Blood.
Blood.
Come on,
Blood,
natural
please
20
save us.
blood.
No. He's going to give advantage again. Plot 10.
All these tins. Oh no.
Yeah.
We're doing great, guys. We're great at this.
And insight is wisdom, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let's have a look.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
The worst was a 10. There's a bunch of 10s.
So I think it's 13. The as a group check is a 13 probably.
A tricky one because it's sort of exceptionally average. Tell you what happens. One of the draconians, one of these silver ones, which are very large, he towers over all of you guys, and he comes over and he says in Draconic. So who understands Draconic?
I do.
I do.
And who is that other one? Teo?
Yeah, I do speak Draconic. Yeah.
It comes over and says in Draconic, "What are you doing?"
Moving up the new recruits. They need to get some clothes and start training.
Where are
Don't
you
need to
taking them
fix that
exactly?
hole?
We're
Don't you
getting
need to
ready.
finish that?
Listen, we're getting ready for the invasion of Calamar. These troops should have been trained months ago. What's going on?
Their sergeant is a stupid drunker. We have to execute him. They need to. You're right. They need to be taken care of. I'm moving them to the mansion.
Oh, make up your mind. Do they need to be trained or taken care of? Talking in riddles.
Both of them. First train properly.
Make a deception check. Because you're wearing the clothes, you can do it at advantage.
Okay, that's good. I roll again. 17. And since I don't want to fight today, I think using. No, I'm not gonna use it. No. That's fine. 70.
Thank goodness for that advantage.
Well, thank goodness that Teo was smart enough to put on the soldier's clothes. All right, hurry up, move on.
I nod and I say, "Come on, you bastards! You need to train us properly." And I hit one of them in the back with the staff.
Which one?
The one who is closer to me doesn't matter. I just push him, like probably Ilva. Who can
Okay.
probably can hold it better.
I'm so
An arm
ill.
strike against Elva.
Just play along. Just play
And
along,
then I move
Ilva.
forward.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute. Why are you wearing armor of the Knights of Solomnia? What's going on?
Just look at him with sort of despondent eyes and just say,
You don't understand? You don't understand what he's saying?
"Oh yeah, that's true."
And this bastard, I laugh and I say, this bastard lady killed one of the knights and took the armor. She didn't realize she didn't
Sorry, he got me.
realize that it was a bad idea to show up in camp. She was beaten heavily for this stupid thing. You see, this sergeant is really stupid. They didn't train him properly.
Is that true, soldier?
He
Hello?
doesn't speak the language. He doesn't speak the language yet.
Yeah, goes to punch Ilva in the face. And rolls an 11.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
So you
Hello?
twist your head, Ilva, and it goes wide.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay, maybe sacrifice this one to Tarkasus.
We'll see what the commander says. Come on.
Order of chain of command, like it. Okay, move on. In this area, which I carefully prepared, just in case you did, doesn't happen. So, there we go.
Nice.
All right,
He's a
well
big
done.
guy.
It would have been
He's at large.
yeah, well, I don't know. Would have seen what happened. A tricky encounter.
Those are the ones that turn to ghosts and make you scared once you kill them, right?
Yeah, death throes it's called. Yep. Okay. So once again, an encounter avoided. Okay,
We're doing great.
you are. So, you skirt around the rest of the thing. You get across a bridge, and you approach the occupied mansion. Okay. So, at the end of a row of rooms stands a partially intact manor. Most of the manor's east side has collapsed, but the rest of the house has been cleared and made serviceable. In the southeast corner, an attached carriage house stands next to the front entrance. And you notice there are 3 entrances to the mansion. In fact, what I'll do, I won't say you're there, so don't worry exactly about your position. But I'm going to drag you onto this map, which you don't see anything at the moment. So I'll get you a free look around the mansion as you scout around. Why is the Stydian so small? Time to grow up.
I
Stydian.
see nothing but black.
Hold on, sunshine. There you go. Ilva, and Quinn, and Anvar, and Plod. Who can't see? I've forgotten someone. Anvar. Oh, Anvar's here. Who can't see?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, Tayo. Tayo was the one I forgot. Okay, so you're not actually there, but I'm just giving you a chance to look around the mansion. So, what you see here is 2 draconians at the front door. Feel free to scout around the sides if you like. Go this way or this way as you do a scout out around the area. Keep in mind your tokens aren't actually there. It's just the easiest way for me to do it. That on.
I think we could do some investigation here. I think we could be pretty successful with as good as Teo's been. Teo's been rocking.
I mean, one can try the same strategy. Like, you are recruits that have been mishandled, and we come here to get you some clothes and proper training or something like that.
You do have me with you, who was like a Dragon Army experiment, and I'm proficient in persuasion and deception, so you could have advantage for everything, every roll.
Okay, so we both of us can and then get the others inside. And once we are inside, we can just clean this place, which will be good because you also need clothes. It would be good if all of us later on have clothes.
True.
To give us a layer of control in case. You want to try that strategy, or do you want to sneak in? I mean, there is a part destroyed at the east, which we could also use to enter.
Yeah, there's also back entrance.
The talking strategy might be best, since not everybody's decent with sneak.
I
And then
will
if we
point
get
out-
caught while we're inside, would be surrounded.
One minor point, there is 2 levels to the structure you happen to be. So there's a second level.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that first one, Teo. Yeah.
Okay, so I have then I'm going to put some circles on you. I mean, something like a rope. Maybe can anyone tie a rope that looks like it's tight, but he can easily take his hands out? Is anyone skilled with the rope? I want to make him look like he's trapped, but he still be able to release himself when needed. I don't know what is needed for that. Is this survival, Malcolm, or?
I think so, yeah.
Then I do it myself. If this is survival, I do it myself.
Sure, so who are you pretending to tie up?
So I'm gonna tie Atlas.
Okay.
So that he's an experiment, and he's still not, So then I don't trust him to be. Or do
Sure.
you think it would be a good idea like that, Atlas?
Yeah, no, that'd be perfect, because it'd fall into the advantage thing better.
Okay.
Hey, survival.
Guidance.
The guidance. You're going to say that. Absolutely.
I have a guidance and I never use it.
Yep, roll a d4.
So that's
17. So you do a knot it. Yeah, it looks reasonable to you, and you feel as you basically pulled it too hard, it would just be like a slip knot and fall off Atlas's hands. Gwyn, are you doing anything special?
No, I'm not going to do anything special. I'm going to hang back and kind of follow the lead here.
Hey, Anvar?
Yeah, I'm just following as well, trying to portray myself as a victim, I guess.
Okay. But still just keeping your head bowed as you usually do. Okay, great.
Yeah.
What about the Knight of Slumnir?
Well, she's going to try.
Hey, but keeping your armor on, even though it's...
Is what I wanted to ask. Do you want to put at least something on top of it? I mean, before you work it out, fine, but otherwise, I mean, you can keep it. But what I was telling to the Draconians, so that you know, in case you had to play it, is that you kill a knight and then you were so stupid to take the armor with you, not knowing that this is really stupid to do in this camp.
Yeah, that's true. I don't really have any other armor or clothes with me.
We can do that. Just know this is the kind of the lie in case they interrogate you.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got beaten for doing that such stupid thing.
Sorry, Estinian, are you on the map? We're just seeing blankness. So
I think I disappeared from the map.
maybe I accidentally deleted you, so... Oh, because you're so tiny. Here you go. So, Estinian, anything special for you?
I am not very stealthy, so I'm gonna stay back with the group.
So, kind of hanging back with Gwyn and Anvar by the sounds of it, and everybody.
By the way, I actually forgot. Since I changed my ropes, I actually have this spell now. Maybe I should take advantage of it.
Yeah, that could be.
Should I portray myself as a prisoner or should I portray myself as a guard?
As a guard, I think it's better if we are all soldiers, and some of them are just simply they fail their training or something like that. But if you are a soldier too, then we are 2 soldiers plus 1 experiment plus a couple of 3 or 4 recruits.
Okay, so a guard then, right?
Guard of what description? Draconian or Dragon Army soldier?
I don't want to do the Dragon Army because I can't speak Draconic, and that would be suspicious. So, but it seems like there's only Dragon soldiers here, is that right?
It's a mix, about 50-50 of Draconians and humanoids, like mostly humans.
Right. Then I guess I'll try to disguise myself as a human guard.
Okay, human guard.
I just had to
Okay.
click that thing again.
Let's put that little token on to imply that you're not quite yourself. What about me? What am I doing?
You can
Muscle
be
for hire.
yeah, you can be like poking me. I'll be a prisoner. You can be poking me with the sword. Not hard. Don't hurt me.
Move along, scum!
Perfect. You're doing wonderful.
And he goes to stab you, but he twists the blade at the last second, so it just kind of cuts your clothes a little bit, but not you. All right, move along, scum! Okay, so we're gonna. So feel free to place yourself actually where you want to be now, as we're not just scouting. So place your tokens where you want to be. If you want to be at the back, then go to the back.
Lord, remember that when it's a recruit that has been, is a prisoner, but not really a prisoner. So it's a recruit that has to do her job. So
I'll just be stabbing Gwen, no problem.
okay, that's good.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Okay, so you walk up, Teo, Atlas, obviously staying close to Teo, Anvar looking like a human guard, and the rest of you guys just tagging behind. Okay, Teo, over to you.
Okay, I approach the guards. We have been checking those guys already for a while, so we know how they probably say hi and this type of thing. So I raise my hand or whatever they usually do.
Praise be to Tarkasus. Hallowed be her name.
Praise me, the carcasses.
Indeed. Yeah, and I repeat. I bring in some scum, not properly trained. Some of them need clothes and this experiment. I need to... yeah?
Experiment? We haven't heard of any experiments. What is it?
That's beyond your rank.
One comes up and takes a closer look at Atlas. Smells Atlas. Stinks.
Yes, indeed.
Make a deception check at Atlas at advantage.
Okay.
Yes.
Weak ass perversion of a draconian. And he leg sweeps you. You can resist if you like, Atlas, or you can just be leg swept.
I'll use my unhinged jaws to go to bite at him as he does it, because I am like experiment, not
Okay,
under
well-
behavior yet.
Well, let's see if he hits first. He rolls a dirty 20.
Ooh.
21 with the. Oh no, my hands are tied, so I wouldn't be wearing the shield to be on my back. So yeah, that'll hit. 18.
So, yeah, he flips you on your back. You take 1 point of damage. And if you want to bite him, you can try.
I do.
Okay. So take a bite.
Freddy Sinkles.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Is that
God.
like the third
good,
time
that's
that
good,
that
that's
happens with the bite attack?
I literally like latch
Natural
onto his
20.
leg.
You snap his leg off.
Okay, roll
And I
damage.
start to him.
All right, crit.
Everybody was hoping you'd miss, but you didn't.
No, I actually was hoping he hit.
And
I
I get
shout
3
to the
temporary
Draconian.
HP.
Which type of experiment beyond your rank didn't you understand?
Oh, fucking bastard. And he goes to kick, and then he's going to retreat. He's going to kick you. He doesn't like being bitten. So
Attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity.
he misses with his kick. He rolls an 8.
Let me bring him quickly inside.
Try to bite him again.
He gets calmer with the dark.
Okay, try and bite him again.
Okay.
Another natural 20. I'm gonna.
No.
He dodges out the way, takes a step back. Keep your animal under control.
It's what I trying. Let me in. I need to put him in a darker place. This calms him down.
Just a sec. Okay, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need to take these guys to Captain Husk. You know what to do with them. Look for him on the 2nd floor. He might just want to eat it, but bring him here, beyond my pay rank. And what's your business here anyway? Why are you bringing prisoners here?
These are not normal prisoners. These are recruits that have been improperly trained.
Oh, so it's just this son of a bitch that's a prisoner.
Yeah, the others, we have to decide later whether they are making good recruits or good diggers.
All right. Praise be to Tarkasus.
Let's beat the Takis.
Hey, I need you to make a deception check as well. And since you're wearing the robes, it'll be at advantage as well.
Anyway, with me growling, can I give him guidance on that or no?
That'd be rough. You can try.
Yeah.
You know what?
You can certainly try.
You can
For once,
certainly
I'm gonna give
try.
myself advantage. To
Yes.
guidance.
Stop taking my daughter's lines. I would point out that guidance requires you to cast a spell with a verbal and a somatic component.
Okay, but actually, I have wordcasted, but I actually don't do it. Then this
Oh,
is
okay.
too noticeable.
Okay.
I don't do it. Don't worry.
Deception. At advantage because of your clothes.
That will be a 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah, I don't want to 20.
Nice.
All right. Remember, go talk to Captain Husk. He'll sort you out.
Of course.
And because you rolled so well, they actually open the doors for you. Double doors. Okay.
Come on, inside, you guys.
So this foyer has an alcove studded with ornate coat hooks under a row of shelves. Stained rain cloaks currently overload the hooks, and several spears lean against the walls. And doors lead to the north and to the south.
Okay, I think we open to the north.
Okay. Let's open the doors. Oh, you're walking through doors. Stop that in a second. The doors open. And I'll just stop you doing that again. I'll explain what's going on here in just a second. No, it's not this one. Okay. No more walking through doors. Okay. So you walk past the cloakroom with all these cloaks there. And
Oh, wait, there were clocks.
Yeah.
I missed that. No, we take those ones with us.
okay.
I mean, these are spare clocks there.
Mhm.
Like draconian type of army.
Ilva grabs one.
Yeah, I'll take
Puts
it.
it over.
I tell the others, yeah, take one. You need to look like your surgeon didn't train you properly. You need to go to get all cloths.
Oi, what did you just say?
I was saying to these recruits, they are not properly trained. They don't even have the clothes. Can we take these spare ones?
They're not spare.
Are they yours?
Well, one of them is.
Do you have extra spare clothes that we can take from dead soldiers or from other recruits?
He,
You need to be properly.
he stares at you and he growls. And yeah, guys, if you have conversations in front of NPCs, the NPCs are going to react. So just keep that in mind. Tayo, make a deception check with advantage. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, look. Look. And he brings you over to the room. See this one here? The one with the red trim on it? Don't take that one. The rest of them, don't give a shit about. Help yourself.
Okay.
So,
You
Phil.
take the clothes that need to be taken.
Okay, so does everybody take a cloak?
Yeah.
I
Windows.
hands are tied, so somebody would have to put one on me.
No, not on you. You are an experiment. You don't need a cloak.
Okay.
We should
So-
definitely take the one with the red trim on it.
Estinian! Estinian!
I don't say that out loud, by the way.
Estinian, I'm whispering to you.
What is it, Blood?
Those cloaks aren't gonna fit me. What should I do?
I think it's okay. Might make you look like royalty.
Well, if you want me to wear one, I'll keep your voice down too, by the way.
I don't think you should wear one, Plot. I don't see any other goblins wearing them.
Oh, to be fair, I don't see any goblins at all.
Exactly. So you should probably not wear a cloak.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you've got the cloaks, and what you see in this room, now that Tayo has suddenly become the charismatic face of the party, you see a fireplace burns in the marble fireplace of this large salon. The tall ruined windows have been boarded over and its rotted furnishing have been shoved aside to make room for mismatched and gouged dining tables. On the north side of the room, a curving stairwell rises between the black door and the hallway. On the south side, and then you see the other doors. So they're converted into a mess hall. You see some Draconians, some Dragon Army soldiers. Now that your cloaks are on, you feel a bit more... yeah. If you want the text that desperately, Atlas, there it is. It's not that interesting. And there's the full text.
I take one's advice and I walk like on the place to the staircase.
Plod mockingly stabs Gwyn one more time. But
Perfect.
misses. You're going straight up the stairs? Okay. You are heading up the stairs?
So
Okay.
One thing, when we are in the stairs, which I whisper to the others, if trouble is gonna arise, I will say one of your names. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So up the stairs? Okay, just hold still. Nobody move your tokens, and I'll drag you across to upstairs one by one. Quite a wide stairway, so you can easily get up there. And last but not least, Gwyn. Okay. The doorway just leads into a passageway. You can easily move down here if you like. Yeah, it's just a hallway. You notice part of the building has collapsed to the east over here. And there's 2 doors to the south.
Is there no one is warding them? No.
I'll say with Gwyn's passive perception, you know there's no one in the hallway.
Okay. So I come back here and I say to I whisper again. If the captain is here, I think we should try to reduce him and his companions without making much noise. Okay. And
We should
I know.
definitely take him out.
Do you think? Do you agree or?
Yeah, that might sow chaos into the ranks. Take out the
I
captain.
mean, he's
and-
supposed to be our commander
we
right
get
now,
the
right?
captain down, we get the captain down, I become the captain.
Oh,
I'm the captain now.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try
So
to do
the
it.
important thing is that we don't make much disturbance. So if possible, we need to do it quickly and without making any noise. This is critical.
Okay.
Okay, then let's all move here, continue with the charade, and then I knock this door.
okay. Let me just check something.
I like Teo being in charge.
He's doing an excellent job too.
Yeah.
You knock on the door, Teo, and you hear a human voice coming from there saying, "What is it? What do you want? We're busy."
I know. We have important information for Captain Haas.
I know.
Well, Captain Hask isn't here. He's in the next room.
Okay. And then I go to the next room.
Okay.
And then I whisper to this, keep an eye on the other room if something happens. And I knock to this one.
Can I try to take a piece of this broken wood and like block this door from the outside, so in case they do hear something, they can't get out?
That's really smart.
You can certainly try.
Amazing.
Make me a survival check to see how well you block the door. Okay. So, using my legendary art skills, here is a piece of wood blocking the door.
Nice.
And it's got a handle,
Sick.
and the handle does open from it swings out towards the corridor, and you kind of thread it between the handles, so it'd be very difficult to open the door with this piece of wood across it. Okay, excellent.
You're so smart.
Yeah, that is a smart move. And Teo, you're knocking on the door?
Yes.
And what are you, just knocking?
And it's a Captain Haas.
Who is it? He replies in Draconian.
It's Televor. I
Hello.
have an experiment that I need to show you.
Televor? Don't know who that is. Come on in, though.
I open the door and then move with me the draconic.
Okay, first of all, you see Captain Hask.
What
This is
that?
Captain Hask. Whoops, there we go.
Oh,
And I'll give you a description of the room before we go much further. So, this appears to be a bedroom. The bedroom is well preserved with a 4-poster bed, a desk, and a small chest. A round turret to the southeast with glass intact in its windows, and it provides a panoramic view of the neighborhood's wreckage. A door leads to a room to the east, and another door opens to the hallway in the north. So the first thing I guess you'd notice is if whatever's in the other room can't go through this door, but there is another door down here.
Okay.
Okay, so so 3 of you enter. What are the rest of you doing in the hallway?
I think Andrew's gonna enter as well. He's gonna stand here.
Teo's going to say, I'll follow your lead, Gwen. What are we doing? Hiding. I shouldn't
I was
have
gonna try to stay in the hallway, so.
Okay, Plod's going to try and stealth as with you. 15, so he's just going to duck around this side. And Stinian, what are you doing?
I'll probably hang out in the hall with Gwen.
Okay, hiding?
Actually, no, I'm not really good at hiding, so I'll follow the group in.
Okay. Now, Gwen, I will say, probably need to be there if you're hiding, ducking behind the doorway there. Is that cool with you?
That sounds good. Yep,
Okay.
totally.
So you and Plod both have your backs firmly pressed about it, keeping as quiet as possible, not giving away your presence. What you guys roll? A 13 and a 15. Let me just check some things. Okay. Sorry, what did you say your name was? Says in Draconic. Telephor.
Yes.
I know every members of my troop here in the city. I don't remember hearing that name.
I've been walking across the desert after my officer died. I have something. He told me that I needed to find the Captain Husk, which is, I think, you, Captain.
Yes, I'm Captain Husk. What was the name of your captain that perished?
And did I get any name of any officer that we killed so far when we were exploring? I don't think so.
I don't know. Don't think so. I don't think you ever asked names.
What was the name on the note?
We call him Big Balls.
Testicules and Gorgio.
Yes. I'm sorry. That's his nickname. What's his actual name?
And it's right. Like, how the hell will I know? And then I say, anyway, I have two problems that I have to get out of my hands. First, recruits that I have not been properly trained. I don't know where to put them. And the second thing is this fucking experiment. With whom I have to talk, where I have to bring him.
Now, this is the critical roll, Teo. I'm going to tell you the DC first before you roll, just to add some suspense to it. Captain Husk does indeed keep a tight ship. He knows his troops. He doesn't know you. You can do a deception at advantage, and you need a 22.
Okay. I guess I cannot use this. I have this ability to reduce roll from an enemy, but this is a passive roll, no?
No, this is purely you.
Okay, so then I have to roll 22.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Take my power.
So nervous.
20.
Oh!
It's 6 random cards.
And did you guide on me or?
Yeah, he totally did.
Okay, so
Not
I have to roll
do
a
that.
2. I have to roll a 2.
Do you guide him, Atlas?
Because this guy's like really definitely staring in, and I feel like I would give up the charade of being this
Okay,
wild
no.
experiment.
Okay. Now.
The last 1 minute, no guidance.
Oh, have you cast
Anyway, we
it
didn't
before?
say
That would have
before.
been a great idea.
Yeah, but we didn't do it. Yeah, right. No. This is a 20. That's it.
He calls out. Says, "Hey, get in here!" And the door swings open.
And then I say, and I'm gonna take my some papers to show him. Look, here's the information, and I say, Ilba, and I'm going
Lance
to cast a
out.
spell. So I think we have to roll initiative.
Most probably.
Wow. Before you do that, well, let's do a battle. Well, let's roll an initiative, and we'll see whether Hask or Teo happens first. Okay, so
Roll for initiative.
Ugh.
You've got Plod, Gwyn. Oh, Plod, look at that. Legend. Okay. So, oh, Captain Hask is going to beat you to the punch. Let me just get something. Okay, so Captain Ass says, Captain Ass. It can be Captain Ass now. Yes, I know my troops. And my character sheet isn't coming up. There it is. And he steps forward. Oops, not all of them. Takes a step forward. Oh, I use my new measuring tool. Comb. That's at 15 feet. Yes. Everybody in the room, can you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh no.
Oh, 19 is a pass. 3 is not.
Ah.
7 is not. 15 is a pass. So he takes a deep, huge breath and just breathes out these noxious fumes. This is poison. Who's immune to poison?
The one who is not in the
It
room.
was Justinian, who's not in the room.
Stinian, that's unfortunate. So, take that much if you fail. Holy crap, what a roll! And
What
half,
a roll!
and half of that if you succeed.
So 14.
And
Yeah, that's rough.
and if you fail, also take a point of exhaustion.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow!
That's going to be interesting.
Okay. Now those who did save, keep this in mind. You'll be immune to this effect if it goes again. I'm likely to forget. So if you pass, keep that in mind. So, hey, Malcolm, don't forget I'm immune to this. Okay. So breathes out. You're taking these noxious fumes. Some of you fall to a knee. So Tayo and Anvar take a point of exhaustion. And Plod's going to swing around here. And, oops, move him. And unfortunately can't cast Guiding Bolt again. So he has spell slots like everybody else. But he's going to attack the big guy with his short bow at advantage because he beats his passive perception. And he rolls a 16 or an 18. And an 18 just hits as the arrow flies across. Sinks into the commander. He steps back and growls. Blood says, "Shit!" Ducks back behind this corner. Ilva.
Yeah. Might as well just activate Action Surge now. So it's done. Decisive strike, no, precise strike, unwavering mark if I hit, and demoralizing strike against Captain Husk. So Dragonlance at advantage.
Oh, yes, the Dragonlance. Oh, plus 11.
Let's go.
28 absolutely hits.
Oh wait, I think it rolls all the. No, easy. Okay, that's when you attack the dragon.
Is he a
Okay.
dragon?
No. Or is he?
He is a monstrosity, technically, so not a dragon.
Yeah, so 19 damage, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
that's
saving
D8 extra.
throw. Just check. Oh, check some things here. Okay, so wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
14.
He rolls a 16, so he avoids that. So he takes
gonna make
25
the-
points of damage.
Yes, for my first attack.
Got
I'm
it.
gonna make one fear me one day. Never succeeded so far. Let's see, second attack. 4. So that's without advantage.
20 hits again.
20.
So 18 damage.
18. Yeah.
Okay.
Third attack. Oh boy.
Oh yeah!
Three attacks now? Nice.
It's I could activate the action surge.
Oh, action surge. Okay,
So
great.
that's- Yeah.
Very
That's
strong.
3d12 plus 8. Reroll the
Oh,
3.
oh, oh.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
That's 10, 11, plus 12. That's 33 plus 8. So 41.
40. Wow!
Ugh, takes another blow. He's still standing though.
And final attack.
20 hits as well.
Nice.
That's the way.
That's 12 damage.
Oh, he recoils back as Ilva just cuts him up. Swords flying, lances flying, and yeah, this is proving quite effective. Is that
I'm
your 4
gonna
attacks? I
say-
lost count.
That's my 4 attacks. I'm
Okay.
gonna save it quietly. Get in, close the door. And yeah, he's also marked with unwavering mark. So
Okay, I'll put a mark
if he
on
attacks
him.
anyone else.
Okay. Captain Hask bellows at the top of his lungs. We're under attack!
He already acted, no?
That was trying to determine whether him or Anvar went first. So
What's the dexterity? Anwar has a +3.
he rolled a 19 though, so he definitely went before you.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about the one with 13, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't
So
he
well, regardless, he's going to yell out, "We're under attack." Just trying to think how I can do this. This is going to turn into a very big combat. Okay, I'll get organized here before anything else happens. So I'm going to group some creatures together, and they're all going to act on the same initiative turn. Just give me a second to get organized here. So those guys will act on the same initiative. These guys will act on a different initiative. And he will act on his own. And we'll say all Draconians will act on this initiative. So those guys get an initiative. Those guys get an initiative. And those guys get an initiative. So Captain Haas says, "We're under attack." And then takes in a big, deep breath. Possibly breathes out. Atlas, roll me a d6. He does not. Okay. He's going to walk up, get right in your guy's face. Actually, let me check something. And he says, "Get out of my way." And he casts Dimension Door. And
Oh, I can't counter that.
Sorry, Malcolm. One thing I didn't understand, didn't he act? Like, we just got his breath.
Yeah, I did it in a slightly funny order.
Is he taking Atlas the experiment with him? This is going to be amazing.
I tell you what he'll do. He will dimension door out. He won't do the nasty thing he was going to do since I screwed up the initiative order a little bit. He's going to, so dimension door, place you can see, one you can visualize. Okay.
No, I can counter the spell, no?
You can still counterspell it. You just have to make a check.
Yeah, but I wonder. I don't have counter spell. Is what the question.
No,
So
I
Anvar
was saying for
copying.
Anvar.
What?
You can still counterspell it if it's higher. You just have to make a check to try to counter, and if you fail the check, then it goes off.
Yeah, but I'm all out of juice, baby.
Oh no!
Ah,
Okay.
Okay.
Out of juice, no.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I thought I didn't know you guys were.
Yeah, I wasted everything on my, or wasted. I used everything on my trials, basically.
He bamps away. Where does he go? You don't know. Okay. Okay, now these guys start clambering up the steps. You hear soldiers thumping up the steps, and they get up to the steps, but will take their full dash action to get there. Except one couple pop the head out of the stairway as they come charging up. Okay, one of the Dragon Army officers in the room. Oops, come back here. He's going to see Teo right there. Teo! Sorry, Atlas, who is tied up technically. I'm going to get your reaction. No, your reaction to try and slip the bonds, if you like. I know the survival
that's
was
what
so
I was-
good. The survival was so good that he tied you up perfectly. So quick tug, and you're free. So no defensive penalty. And the dragon.
And yeah, does that include grabbing my shield at the same time?
Sure. You get everything out. You're good because the survival roll was so good. And the Dragon Army officer is going to swing for Tarkasus. Okay, he is going to use his vicious lance against Atlas. And he rolls a 22.
Yep, 21.
5 piercing and
I'll use
4
this.
fire.
I'll use warding maneuver and try to smack his lance away with mine. So, if a creature you can see within 10 feet is hit by an attack, I can roll a d8 as a reaction and add that number to the DC, or the AC, I mean.
Oh, okay. Okay, roll a d8.
2 or better, come on. Yeah.
So you deflect it off to the side. Okay, great. He comes back with a second lance attack. Rolls a 16.
21.
Okay, misses. Gwyn, still hiding in the corridor. You see, these guys see you because you're standing in the corner. So they see you. What do you do?
They see me, but they don't know who the enemy is that Hask said was attacking.
That's true. Yep.
So what I'm thinking is this is gonna be really difficult, but it's gonna be funny. So, I'm gonna holler out to the guys in the stairs. They took Captain Hask. He's not here. They escaped out the window. I don't know where they're going, but you guys have to hurry while we search. We're gonna go south. You guys go north.
Bloody hell! Who took Captain Hask?
It was a group of people. They were hooded. They're wearing black hoods. And I think they had some type of like blue elven armor on. It was crazy.
Okay. So
I am wearing the red cloak.
strictly, this is not an initiative order, but this guy is going to come in and glance. He knows this is where Captain Hask is, and he looks, doesn't see him, and he says, "Shit!" Now, because you're wearing the cloaks, because Captain Hask is indeed not there, I need you to make me deception at advantage, DC 10. I'll say that's a good lie. As if they're taking Captain Hask! Retreat! Retreat! And we'll see what happens. Okay.
Yay.
Now the oh, sorry, Gwen. That's your action.
Yeah, I will... Since I told them that we were gonna go search south, I will shut this door, and Claude and I are gonna pretend to make our way this way, and I'll just move a little bit and let them run down the stairs.
Okay, so close the door behind you. Okay, then adding to the lie, you start heading down the stairs in the approximate position. Since this this Dragon Army officer might click to what's going on, so let's do an insight. Natural 1. No, he doesn't. He swings up next to Atlas, gets out his vicious lance, attacks once with a dirty 20.
Nah, 21.
Okay. He attacks again with his vicious lance. This time rolling a 19, so that misses. And he shouts out to the guy next to him, "Hey! What are you doing? Take a strike!" And he uses his assault orders. This guy uses his reaction to make another attack with his vicious lance. And he rolls a natural 20! So you take 14 piercing and 7 fire.
I already burned my reaction. Okay, 14 piercing, 7 fire, 21. Gotcha.
Okay, and Green Dot is used as assault orders, so trying to keep track of that. Okay, Anvar, the door shuts behind you. What do you do?
Right. I'm going to squeeze myself over here to get a better view of the combats, and I think I'm going to try to cast firebolts against the closest guard.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
21.
21. These guys are heavily armored with split mail and shield, but you find the perfect angle. That's a hit.
Nice. Let's see. It's 13 points of fire damage.
He recoils back. Get the... Well, you still look like a Dragon
Yeah, I
Army
look
soldier.
like a guard, and I'm suddenly just casting spells, so it's kind of weird. So,
Ranger! Hey, is that your turn?
and, that's my turn, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is all of a sudden turned into more theatre of the mind. So you hear some soldiers thundering up the stairs. More soldiers, Gwyn. But these people say, "Hey, get out of here! They've taken Captain Task! He's not in the building! Get him! Outside! Go, 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 go!" And you hear the soldiers half walk up the stairs, half run back down the stairs. And that will be their turn. This Dragon Army soldier is going to swing around here and he's going to attack Atlas again with his vicious lance. Oh, it's a 14. You're dodging these lances well. Swings again for a 13. And he says, "Bloody hell! You take a strike at him." And he orders the guy next to him to take a vicious lance attack using his reaction. And yours another natural 20.
Natural 20!
For the sounds of your daughter ringing in your ear, Doug, you can take 17 piercing and 3 fire.
20 again. All right.
Okay, Atlas, you are up. You're definitely the
Okay,
target
so
of their attacks.
By my count, only this guy has his reaction because the other two have burned them.
Well, what I'll tell you, you saw these two here shouting orders.
Yeah. So we'll just boom, boop, 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 boop.
No, that's fine. I'm not entirely sure which one it was, but I'll say swinging around is good enough. Okay, so you're on the backside.
Okay. Yep, and then we'll just start with the middle, and because I think that's the one that Teo hit, or sorry, Anvar hit. So middle 2 stabs with the rapier.
I'll put the hit point bars on them. 14 misses. 28 hits.
Okay. And sneak. 19 total.
Why sneak?
Because fancy footwork. I don't need right here. Or sorry, rushed a
Ah, yeah.
right there. That one.
As long as you're not around
Brackish
other people, right?
audacity.
So the middle one. Okay, stab the middle one. 19 points of damage. Oh,
And that'll do it.
I think I did that right. I didn't do that.
Oh no, I have a bonus still, so I'll go ahead and use another charge of my unhinged jaws as a bonus action to bite this guy.
Okay.
Go, natural 20.
Don't forget you got temporary hit points from biting that guy. Did you record that? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did. It got burned when the poison breath.
Okay, hungry jaws. Oof. Yeah, that hits.
That's a hit.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And I'll get my 3 temp HP and another 4 damage to him.
Okay, he's looking rough. You hear more commotion downstairs. There seems to be somebody of high ranking who's shouting people to go find Captain Hask. Okay, that's what they do. Teo. And
Okay.
been a lot of great moves in this campaign, in this session, but Gwyn, that was potentially a life-saving move. Okay, Teo, you're up.
Okay. I call the spirits of the water and I drop a wall of water over these officers. That's the tidal wave.
Okay.
So they have to do 16 dexterity saving throw. To get
Does
the...
Atlas need to as well?
I
No,
was like, yeah, is
I
this
can
one?
make it. I have different sizes, and I'm gonna only pick them. The three.
Do you want to bring up the
can
spell
do
for
up.
us, just so we can check?
Yes, I can do. Sorry, display, not cast.
Conjure a wave what crashes down the area up to 10
Up
feet
to 30
wide.
feet.
Okay, so you do it in front of you.
Yeah, but it can be different sizes, so they basically
Okay.
are gonna pick only these 6 squares.
Yep, that's fine. So, yeah, I don't know where you're getting water from, but it does crash over top of them. And it's a DC 16 deck save. We'll go left to
And
right.
for half damage, I believe, and for being prone.
They rolled a 20, and a 19. Not naturals, but they all survive it. So they don't get knocked prone. And but you did roll your 48, which is a 20, so they all take 10 points of damage. And
Okay,
there are
no
no,
one is prone. Okay.
no flames.
And then
Yep, sorry.
they're all alive, no? So then the one who is more injured, I'm gonna use my Archer form
Sure.
on him. And he gets
Okay, the one in the middle is definitely the
17
most
feet.
image. And 17 clanks. He puts up his shield at the last minute and it deflects it. That's a bonus.
and I move here.
Okay,
That's better.
more chaos downstairs as people are shouting orders at each other. Ilva.
Yeah. So you move to the middle here. Gonna take one attack at the one in the middle. Seems he's close to dying.
17 is a miss.
Ooh.
Splint-Tain shields. Just clang to the side with his shield.
Yeah. I'll do another one, see if we can hit.
Okay, this time you counter his shield. That's a hit. And doesn't really matter what you roll because he's on 5 hit points. Soon you're going to do more than 5. So down he goes with a scream. And thankfully he's just a
Yes,
human,
I'm
so no
gonna-
extra effects.
Yes. And I'm gonna give a bolstering rally to Atlas. So let's see. My final one give you 9 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's not the attack one. That's the temp. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Ilva.
Alright.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Claude. Let's go get Captain Task. It's some critical important. Go, 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 go. And as this guy is running to go get Captain Husky, he kicks him in the butt to give him an extra boost. So it's playing the game.
Go blood.
Go blood.
These soldiers, they start hurtling down the stairs, out of sight. And one more back in this dragon army. Now, this guy didn't actually use his reaction, so he's going to use it this time. Yeah, they're going to keep on picking on Atlas. Vicious Lance. 7 and an 18, which both miss, I assume. And he screams out to his buddy over there, I get him! With his assault orders. And 3 misses. You've got their measure, it seems. Gwyn, out in the corridor with Plod as Plod kicks a guy in the butt.
And did
Oh, this guy, sorry, he
So
went as well. Or
yeah,
dashed down
that's
the
what I
stairs.
was making sure of. Cool beans. I'm gonna unblock this door and go in this way.
Okay, let me just move you aside for a second. Do that, and I'll open the door for you. And what you see in this room is most of this library's books have fallen to rot, but 2 desks beneath tall windows stand covered in papers and candles, and one there, and there's doors.
Okay. Perfect. This is perfect. They'll never see me coming.
Oh, wait, that door's open, so let me just open that door. Oh, it already is open. Okay, yep, they don't see you coming.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit them with my short sword. Because they don't see me. Is this at advantage or is it regular?
I'll tell you what, make me a stealth check. A free stealth check since you've come from somewhere they weren't expecting. 25. Yep, you can do it at advantage.
Okey-dokey.
23 hits. Ugh, stab him right between the shoulder blades and he recoils back. 14 damage.
Well-
18 damage.
And then I'll swing with my other sword.
Okay, not at advantage. That hits.
10.
Do you have dual wielding or anything
I
cool
do.
like you do? Okay, so that's an extra another 10 points of damage. Oh, nice attack in the back. He looks hurt.
Oh wait, no, I don't. I lied. Take that back.
So what did you
That's a
roll?
different character. So that is a.
He gets 4 hit points back. 'Cause you rolled a 6. So
Yep.
I'll give him 4 hit points back. Okay, got it. Okay, still great attack. Okay, the Dragon Army officer is dead. He won't get a turn. Anvar, you're up.
Right. I think I'm gonna try to firebolt this guy here.
Okay,
The one next to Gwyn.
take a shot.
Go. 19.
Oh, 19 just hits.
Nice.
19 is their armor class.
9
Nine
points of fire
fire
damage.
That's a traitor! And just stay where you are. It's behind the bed there.
Yeah, I think at the moment it's the safest place to stay. Maybe even safer behind Ilva, but I kind of don't want to cower behind her, so I'll stay where I am.
Okay. More chaos below. Now, first of all, I'm going to roll a d6 to do this shout back. He does.
Ooh.
He's going to do something interesting. You see him go and grab this rug that Ilva is partially standing on and give it a pull.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So what we're going to do is his athletics versus your... No, his athletics versus your acrobatics, because you just need to maintain your balance here. There's no strength, but there's strength in pulling the rug. So he's going to pull the rug. I'll tell you what you need to roll. He rolls... damn it, it was such a good move. He rolls a 6. So acrobatics, you need a 6 or better on your acrobatics.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let's
That
go.
was such a cool move.
It was.
Okay, he's gonna then use a second attack to no longer do a cool move, but attacks you with his vicious lance.
Oh, can I use my attack of opportunity since he stepped out of my range?
Oh, you can. He was too focused on Illiver. He misses Illiver regardless. 13, and you miss him as well. Oh man, something that didn't work. Never mind. And he shouts to this guy, "Attack that elf!" And the one in front of Gwyn is going to use a vicious lance as a reaction and rolls a 9. What a terrible roll with such a cool plan. Okay, Atlas, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a stab at steady aim, stab at the guy in front of Gwen.
Okay. At advantage, 14
Yeah.
misses. What a terrible roll.
Second stab.
We're going to have Tayo's turn and then we're going to stop. Yep, that one hits.
Okay, sneak.
So 18 damage. He's still up. Okay, something happens downstairs. Tayo, what you got?
Okay, given that we have to be on a harem, is this seems to be like a place for clothes, no?
Yep, it's a wardrobe. Yep.
Yep, I go in there and I pick a something that I can wear from Captain Has,
Sure.
and then I move here and I want to take whichever notes that he was working on, whatever is on the table that is notes, if there are some jewelry or something that
There are some notes there.
I
And,
take them all.
well, I'll
So
tell you
basically,
what.
I'm gonna use my turn on that.
Yep, okay.
Close that.
Yep,
And
and you,
I see that there is something here, but I can imagine I cannot open it anymore.
no,
Yeah.
it's a chest, but we'll get there next week because it is indeed 2:30. So we'll stop at the top of the initiative order. You guys potentially avoid a nasty combat. Okay, see you later, guys. Got a dash. Bye.
See you, Malcolm.
All right, bye. See you.